Hello, hello, hello out there in internet land. Welcome back to Spelljammer. I know we took a little bit of a break there, but it was a very special occasion. It was the DM's birthday weekend, so...
I'm 40.
Yay, over the hill. Welcome to the club.
Here's 40.
Here's your, you can't eat this anymore card.
No, thank you.
But anyways, yeah, John, if you'd like... Oh, one more thing real quick. Everybody, we're trying something a little bit new tonight. Limit Breaker 9999 is here with his chat tonight, once we get this rolling here. I do believe I have it set up right, but yeah, so maybe we'll expect a little extra company today. So
Give me just one more second. I forgot to pull up my music.
So hello out there, Limit Breakers, is whatever you call your followers there. And yeah.
They're people.
They're people. I don't demean them with nicknames.
Okay. So last time, you guys had entered Narath, the 4th edition core setting, and went to the island of... Let's see here. Oh, what was it called?
Okay, cool. Looks like we're golden, I think, in the chat.
Newmoth. Okay, you guys went to the island of Newmoth to track down the fire giant had stolen the red jewel of the Star Saber. You guys had basically seen his big volcano palace in the distance and decided to explore the island a little bit. You landed at the pirate city of Zarnath. Jesse got his fortune told. You guys got some fruit and some different sort of pieces of information. Tom killed a man.
Tom became a man.
Tom became a man. He took a life. Jared caused some general confusion and some trouble. But yeah, afterwards, you guys had launched the ship, went to the Zambari jungle to talk to the elves. They heard that you were going to try to take out the Burning Man and free the slaves there that they had taken, and lead them through the Dreadmarsh swamp to a palace with its supposed secret entrance to the volcano palace.
Yeah, fortunately said there's basically like a treasure or something out in the swamps or something, and
I don't exactly remember the one for one. The thing I told you, I remember there was a temporary ally to be found.
Yeah,
in the palace.
A female or something.
Yeah, something like that. And you guys had decided to explore this castle. Well, if we take our attention here to the screen, you find yourselves, you've located the castle on top of a hill, surrounded by sort of these large brambles. As it emerges from the murk and the muck in the swamp.
Got attacked by undead.
You got attacked by some undead, you drove them off. You evaded some other type of horrors in the swamp. There was some creatures that were sort of like, they had anglerfish dealy-bobbers on their heads. They were sort of like mermen. They were prowling the deeper parts of the swamp. You guys had evaded them. It was about nighttime. You guys approached the castle here. There was the large walls, kind of covered in moss and in slime and various bits of like rough, thorny patches of vines. And as you walk up to the door, you notice one of the doors to the palace just fell off. So it just
fell right off.
just hanging open for you to explore it. But yeah, that'll be opening up to you guys. If you want to spawn your characters in with Roll20 there. So you
Yes.
control your dudes.
Let's see here. Here's Haggis. Oh, Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't want his info. I'll pull right here. Boom. Alright. Yeah.
Alright. So as you guys are standing here, you notice that the sun is starting to go down a little bit. It's like late afternoon. Your elven guide has led you here. She says, I have agreed to lead you to the ancient cursed castle. However, this is where we part ways. Good luck on your quest. And she bows and just gets the fuck out of here.
We'll go here, no further.
Quint loads a shotgun. It's like, all right, well, God, what is he called? He always, his accent always changes.
Yeah.
It was Australian for a while.
Yeah.
I guess we'll keep it Australian. Like, well, this one is where
yeah.
this is where the fun begins. Yeah, and he starts loading rounds into a shotgun.
Oh, Quinn. Yeah, he's like a heavy British.
Yeah.
He had like almost Cockney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is where the fun begins, right?
Yeah.
He had a cockney.
Yeah.
Should he get that checked out?
Oh.
Woo! It's raining dice. Hallelujah.
Tom is shaking. He's got his sword. Tom did take out some undead in the jungles. He was feeling like he was like very strong and proud, like the chosen one. However, now that he is at the haunted castle, he's a little skittish. Well, guys, we should go in. I think it's nothing we can do about it. Who wants to go first?
I'll go peek around the corner.
You around the corner? Okay.
Yeah, do it.
Let's see what's going on.
I'll probably skulk down and scout too.
Alright.
And I'll continue being a hippo man.
On limit, feel free to jump on Roll20 and drop your character in if you would like to.
We're using it now?
Yeah?
Tonight, yeah.
Tonight.
Yeah. Also, one of us is absent tonight. He may or may not come by later. He never really said.
Yeah, I'm going to be playing the role of Stogie tonight.
Yeah,
anyway,
Stogie
so-
is going to be a sub tonight. So I got Chronic. I got everybody's name, character name, race, and class next to where they're sitting. So if you take a look over to the right there, you'll see
Alright.
the character and all that.
What if I change seats?
Change places.
then
Well,
you're
then you'll be
fucked.
playing the role of Stogie, or
Alright, well, while this loads in,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, as you walk in, you see a dilapidated ancient courtyard. The grass overgrown. There are some paths where it just is paved through the cracks in the cement, kind of like. Sorry, I just gotta refresh. The cracks in the cement. There's a bit of like moss and whatever there. You look up. There's a large plate or a large stained glass window depicting a sailing ship over the horizon and a big sunrise. And you can see it's obviously like a ship coming to this island. And there's a few dilapidated gargoyles in the corners. But as you look around, there's a door to the east, a grand door in front of you, and a trail around. It looks like ancient, like horse tracks, like lead around into like a stable to the left. Don't look. Don't look. There. Okay.
So to the east, there's just a door. Then there's a big door, and to the left, there's a trail where there's horse, like a horse trail. You said, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the door to the east and see if I hear anything behind it.
Okay. Give me a perception test.
Shoot. 13.
13. You hear what appears to be like a light shuffling like maybe something like caught in the wind, like
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
could be like a banner being blown by like the breeze. It's just
Slapping against the wall or something.
yeah.
Okay.
You also see an old well to the right. Kind of looks like it's very, very worse off. Kind of moss and everything grows around it.
All right. All right. Cool.
Good old Spike.
He's looking for the kitchen.
Okay, so you said you're gonna go to the right here.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Follow your nose.
Right.
Okay.
Just like
As you walk through the courtyard, you're and this giant cloud of bats just like dissipates out into the night.
Okay.
The rest of you, you're like looking, and then it's sort of like that giant, like, holy shit.
I want to taste those flying nuggets.
Yeah. Spike looks at him. He's thinking, "Do I think I could shoot one down?" But then I'm gonna poke my head in the door and see what's in there.
Okay.
Move the screen up just a smidge. Spike has gone up and above. Actually, you know what?
Okay. As you open the door, you see that the rustling you heard was a sort of like ancient banner kind of being blown by the wind over like a long dead fireplace. You see some dead plants in this sort of entry hall. It's very shabbily decorated. There's just basic like a basic table in front of you, in front of the middle of the room there. You see four doors. Two to the south, one across from you, one to the north. That appears to be dust on the floors. You also see what appears to be two skeletal figures, one on the ground here, one here, and then the corpses of two dogs laying at the base of the the long dead fireplace.
Okay. So there's some dead stuff in here. 4 doors.
I bury the dogs, not the other corpses.
Before Spike gets to them.
Damn. Long dead meat. I'm gonna. Did anybody else follow me up here yet? Everybody else that's.
You look right over your shoulder. Did anybody else follow him into the courtyard?
I'll follow Spike.
I'll maintain position, kind of like at the crossroads.
Okay.
I'll keep watch.
That's what I had in my head instantly.
What about you? What about you, Jared? What are you doing?
I followed Spike.
Can you move your dude?
Oh, yeah, delete.
Sorry, that any movements you do greatly relieves my my computer.
No. Just remind me. I'm not used to this. That's been a minute.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Look at this gridded map.
Okay. He will step up behind his pet man here.
Manservant.
Stogie will kind of be in the middle. He has his returning hammer out. Same with our man Quint here. Okay.
I chose to be there.
Okay, I thought there was something underneath my thing here. That was the
Oh.
that was the bats that flew off. So don't worry about that.
What's up, Midas? There's the man of the hour.
What's up, dude? Hang on.
Well, he's just too short for the camera.
I don't want
Well, now you got to give him a doggo moment.
Oh, boy.
Andy's
He's
getting
green.
the doggo moment. I could probably do it on this thing. But anyway,
So
just
yeah,
keep going.
what are you guys gonna do?
What kind of corpses did we say were here?
2 skeletal humanoids and then the corpses of 2 dogs. Looks like they're laying next to a fire that died centuries ago.
Do the corpses of the people, do they have armor or weapons or...
They are dressed in slacks and it looks like the torn shirts of like servants.
Okay.
Uno momento, por favor.
I'm gonna go into this area and maybe peek at a few cabinets or drawers or anything that might have something interesting in them,
The room is bare other than the doors.
other than the doors.
Stay away from their drawers, you raccoon.
Let's see. I guess I'll go and peek at one of the doors then and see if try the handle or whatever.
Which one?
North.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you.
Sorry. Flying on autopilot there for a little while. All right.
You go to move the handle, and the corpse behind you raises up, and puts his hand on your shoulder. Are you a guest of the master?
Why, yes, I am. I'm a little bit lost. He takes off his little hat. He's like, Haggis McLizard, Mystic Trash Wizard, at your service.
Okay.
Where might I find the dining hall, my fine gent?
I will lead you there.
Oh, mighty kind of you.
You see the other skeletons stand up.
Did you just see garbage? Isn't the world kind of your dining hall?
That is true.
Every day is garbage day.
Garbage day! Also, the 2 dogs stand up, and the fire lights, but it is a green fire. They growl. They start to, like, red sort of undead flames sort of, like, come out of their mouths. They kind of growl as you enter in. You are led down a long hallway.
Alrighty.
Okay. You're led down a long hallway. You see here, past another door to the north. You led into this large antechamber. You see there's a few more skeletons. Standing to the side, there's 2 would look like otherwise very skinny, very disheveled maids in like sort of commoner dress, and they bow. And as you kind of look at them, like one of them has like a red glint in her eye, as you're led past into this larger hall to the top here.
As I'm first being let in, I kind of look to the rest of the group to make sure that they see, where I'm going.
At the mention of finding the dining hall, Spike is all about it. He's just right behind him.
he doesn't merge with the dog. Him and the dog go.
What is this, Full Metal
Oh
Alchemist?
God, no! Too soon.
I love seeing people at cons cosplaying.
Yeah, this is
You know,
Alex
just
Xander.
walking around and just recording people's reactions.
I love it.
Stogie will also go, and so will Quint
Okay.
and Tom. You want to move your dude there, Jared?
Skirt. I'll get it soon. Alright, who was leading me? This dude up top?
Yep,
Right.
him and the dog.
Okay.
As you're led into this large room, you see there's like the heads of ancient stags up on the wall. 2 stairs that lead up into what appears to be a grand hall. But you're led back to the back here. There's a few bookcases here and there that line these walls in the main area. The 2 maids sort of bow and say, "Have a wonderful evening at the feast hall."
Thank you. 'Tis a fine evening so far.
Tom is like, "So they just like serve people out here, like in the middle of the swamp?"
Oh yeah, they're having us for dinner.
Gulp.
Go.
Jinkies.
Yeah, jinkies.
You're led into this large central chamber. You see that there's appears to be a large throng of soldiers. God damn it! Give me a second. Large throng of soldiers, like at tables, like laying their corpses back, like hands curled around drinks. Others feel like a large knight at the center of the head of the table, like laying back his sword in his lap. As you're led in, slowly all of the corpses start to like move and stand. The skeleton leads you into the main hall and says, "The guests are here for dinner."
How many?
I'll interject and say to attend dinner.
How many corpses did you say there was?
I'm about to show you.
Awesome.
It's just being dumb. Yeah, so like I run this off of Opera. It's not
Yeah.
optimized for Opera, but if I run it in Firefox, it's super slow. And of course, if I run it in Chrome, it's very, very slow. So
Yeah.
it's like
They're pretty resource heavy browsers.
It runs way better in Chrome for me than it does Firefox.
I'll try it in Chrome. I'll try my navigational head in Chrome real quick.
I might have it written down here, John, but what was the name of the gentleman we were looking for here? From the fire? I don't want to call him a butler, but
No, he was like the vizier.
yeah, the vizier.
The court sorcerer.
I probably have it written down here, but I just gotta sort it out.
Flarazar.
Flares are there. It is. Okay.
We're gonna try this. Give me a second here for
Yeah.
we're gonna try this in Chrome, I guess, real quick. See if this works better.
Doodaloo 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 doo doo doodaloo 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 doo doo. Alrighty. Well, hello there. By the way, welcome in. I know you were at the beginning here, but Chronic Disguise.
Hi, everybody.
Dylan Say. I make a purpose of butchering names, so if I don't butcher yours, let me know. And of course, Bractimus Crane.
Nah.
But yeah, we're trying something new tonight with Limit Breaker here, and combining our chat powers here, so we can get the good word of our campaign out. We usually meet every other weekend here. I'm playing he's a rogue. He's a mystic trash wizard because I am an arcane trickster. We basically could make anything we wanted when we started this campaign, and I wanted to go a little bit different than what I usually do.
You want to be a garbage bandit.
Garbage bandit, bandito. I already have my own. I already have my own mask. But yeah, we've had some pretty awesome, unique characters come out of this when we're not being held, to the regular array. Although our regular array characters are pretty awesome too, but I might be a little biased on that.
Give me just a second, guys. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
And Andy over here playing basically a Digimon and a Digimon partner.
Yeah.
His partner, what would you say? You'd say Tom's around 14er?
Yeah, he's somewhere like an early teenager.
We had to decide because we're having him do some pretty
Yeah.
violent shit.
Some PG-14
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
He's
But
got to be
yeah.
a bit older.
Last meeting, didn't he got food thrown at him or he's punched or something?
The person, he threw beer at him.
Threw beer at him,
in
yeah.
his face.
So Spike here went after him, his
Immediately.
partner, and Tom himself was just wildly flailing with a practice sword he had. Managed to crit and mortally wound this guy.
It was my first adventurer's starter deck.
Yeah.
His little baby.
Like
knife.
practice scissors
Yeah.
with a blunted tip or whatever.
Yeah.
But managed to crit him and mortally wound him. And so now,
drove it right into his solar plexus.
yeah.
If I remember, it was an orc or a half orc.
Yeah, so it wasn't just some
yeah.
random little like gnome scrub or whatever.
Yeah, I think it was a half orc. Yeah.
Oh god.
All right, so we're gonna.
But now he
I
believes
later shot him in the foot.
yeah. And now Tom believes he's the chosen one. So.
That's
Well,
also
what happened was, the elf gave him that sword he's using right now, and he was telling him in Elvish to be very careful. It's a very sharp, very deadly weapon. But our little man doesn't speak Elven, so he was thinking that he was being told he's a very important hero on his way on his journey. So he must have told me I was the chosen one or something. So Tom is maybe a little bit in over his head, but he's ready to be the chosen one he has to be here.
He's gone on living on Easy Street to like hard mode it overnight.
All right, let's try this.
he is the chosen one.
He is the chosen one.
The Highlander.
Adventuring him is so much fun.
Alright, let's see if this is any better for you.
All right.
Close. Hey, at least it loaded fairly fast compared to what it was.
Yeah. All right. Select.
Man, Brock's gonna have his hands full tonight. He's on double mod duty tonight.
Brock, we appreciate you.
He's in over his head.
Wait. Does Brock do stuff in your channel as a mod?
Well, whenever I die, he plays Gandalf screaming, "You shall not pass."
Okay, yeah, that checks out. Yeah, he likes to-
good
likes to
example.
taunt me when I die.
Oh yeah, he lets me have it.
He doesn't do like shout outs or like mod stuff, right?
No,
Oh, okay.
barely.
Okay.
Just making sure. Okay.
Kappa.
You roll it into the feast hall here, and the dead guards stand. They move away so you can step into the hall here. You see them kind of like their ancient rotted armor crinkling in the fetid swamp air. The skeleton leads you here toward the front. And behind you were those two maids.
14 for an insight. What's the mood of the room? Is it
You were
feeling kind of...
preemptively rolling initiative.
I said... I said insight, yeah.
Oh yeah, I just heard you rolling.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm ready. Let's
He's
go.
already rolling initiative.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to read the mood of the room. Does it feel kind of threatening, or are they just kind
It
of...
feels threatening.
Okay. Sarah, are they just playing a part?
It's very ominous.
Okay.
You see sitting at the head of the table here is a knight. He's got traditional sort of like plate mail. It's rotted out, but you see he's got like his face exposed. Big mustache, beard, very grand looking, like young, powerful knight in his life. But next to him is the ghost of this very like down and sort of like depressed sort of maiden, very highly dressed, like a noble woman. She sort of like looks up and sees you kind of like walking in, and she's kind of like sighs and looks down, and the warrior says,
the mood is bad depending on who you ask.
It's subjective.
I mean, if you're a necromancer, it feels very at home here.
The two maids sort of like start to usher you in, like enter the room.
Is anybody gonna go get Jesse's character? Or are we just gonna leave him out?
He was out in the courtyard.
Yeah,
He is not.
Courtyard, yeah.
You've seen them walk in and around.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna wait for the front door to open.
Okay.
I'll look to the maids and say...
It cuts to the courtyard. Just ow!
I'll look to the maids and I'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot it. Is it okay if I bring a +1?"
Of course. The more the merrier.
I open my bag of bones and just dump my zombie out.
My +1.
All right. I got a zombie. I got plenty of zombies.
I'm going to personalize him at some point with grafted monster parts, but there's a lot to it, so I'm reading on it.
Okay.
You just got the basic kit.
Yeah. It's the base model right now.
Yeah.
Oh, how rude of me. Let me invite in our extra guest as well. I'm going to make a motion for the front door, but slowly, not like sudden or anything.
You just clap your hands.
Yeah.
The door opens.
What's a unique one I can use here?
Well, I figure if combat breaks out,
Fuck it, I'm gonna use the bugbear.
I can give us an edge.
War were declared.
I'm gonna use the bugbear just because he looks so much more unique in this fully undead situation going on here.
Well, if we fight a bugbear, I can put a bugbear head on him. So.
You see the front door. And there's standing in the doorway there, Jesse. Light beaming out from this grand entrance hall. This maid, sort of like little gray dress, green like little apron on. She's got her hair pulled back. Looks at you, says, "Oh, you must be Mr. Haggis' +1. Would you like to join us for dinner?"
I do not require
No
sustenance.
Oh, please come in and just you can enjoy many fine things. We have alcohol. She looks you up and down. Motor oil.
Rude. I am sustained by synthetic blood.
Oh, we've got plenty of that. Come on in.
Alright, fine, I'll go in.
Sort of just motions you toward the back of the line here. the other maid also bows. You see that this hall is definitely in cobwebs, spooky vibes shit. Definitely rocking this hallway here. Are you guys gonna enter at all, or just gonna stand out here? Because they're like motioning you through this hallway.
I want to.
So where are we supposed to sit?
They're gonna lead you into the hall here to be seated.
I'm gonna look at my dagger of warning. Is it warning me at all? Is this?
I'd say yes. It's been going off since you walked in.
Okay.
You are surrounded by a bunch of undead.
Yes. To be fair.
Well, with how nice they're being, I'm wondering if we were ambushed or we just slaughtered the welcome party out in the woods.
What was that? The other hunted you guys killed? I'm just gonna move y'all in. The knight stands and says, "I am Lord Gren of House Gren. Welcome to our hall. The court wizard Malgamar is too busy to attend this evening's proceedings himself. However, we will continue in his name." The knights sort of all raise their glasses. Everybody give me an insight test.
Okay.
I'll also look at the group and say, I know you guys don't like use this whole undead thing, so I'll kind of translate. At this moment, you're supposed to go.
Oof.
It's just appropriate in their culture.
7.
Spike. I got 15.
15.
11 from me.
11. Okay.
Haggis is just salivating at all the silverware. Shiny.
Can't eat it.
No shiny.
7.
7.
Must hoard.
You, Micah, you and Spike, the only two to really realize that every single corpse in this house, like these knights and all these people, their left eye is missing.
I'll kind of inquire about that. What's the wizard's name again?
Malgamar.
Malgamar. There we go. But I'll wait until we're like seated,
Okay.
just because I want to
Pull up a chair.
Pull up a
I'll go ahead and if you can place your dude if you want. I will say Stogie is going to remain standing. He like stands at a part where there's like no chair, but he's gonna stand.
His stogie sense is tingling.
Stogie sense is tingling.
Yeah.
Tom, fucking terrified out of his mind, just sits down.
Oh no, Tom.
Quint will sit next to Tom. Be like, "Buck up, lad. It's all right. We'll get through this."
What's this here, John? Like this orangish brown border?
Oh, that's just the wall.
It's a wall?
Yeah, it's wall.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, platform.
Well, I guess I'll go
No,
next
it's-
to Quinn.
If you're kind of looking at the interior of the house, you would be in under the stairs essentially.
Okay.
From the next room.
Oh, that's like a balcony up there?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
These
Oh,
stairs
yeah, I
lead.
see the shadow now. Okay.
Yeah. Well, these stairs lead to the second floor. So
Yeah,
that's
what I thought.
yeah. So you're kind of in an enclosed space. This is there's a large where he is with the dog. There's a large fireplace.
Okay.
There's
Yeah,
also
I'll
a tapestry
move
on
next to
that.
Quinn, then.
Okay, there is a tapestry on that fireplace. With a strange symbol on it.
I'll actually ask the Lord Knight here if the tapestry belongs to his house. or if it's Lord Balthazar.
Balthazar. Lord Balthazar. Where is Stogie, or where is you guys? Where are you guys gonna sit?
Oh, I thought they were reacting because they made the insight.
I'm gonna sit on the other side of Tom, like across from him, I guess, next to that corpse, and I'm gonna give Quint the side eye as they sit down.
Okay. How about you? How about you, Jesse? Where do you want to be?
Anvil and I will go see where that chair is by itself on the far right.
Way the fuck up there. Okay. This one scoots close. He like pulls his chair over, like skirt, sits next to you. Just nothing. Okay. He just leans over.
You're gonna have Anvil growl at him. See what that does.
As soon as Anvil growls, the other dog sort of like looks over and growls at him. The Lord says, that banner was bequeathed to us from Melgamar by his divine lord.
And then which I'll say pardon my ignorance, but which lord does Melgamar serve?
And all in unison, they all raise their mugs. To the Lord of Secrets, to Vecna.
Son of a bitch. I say that under my breath.
You see the maiden is also kind of like, she's kind of eyeing you guys curiously, like, oh, normally they would have started a fight by now. These guys are kind of playing along. Okay. Alright, anyway, the maidens close the doors. Your and a latch chink lock on both doors. All of the skeletal knights sort of bring up their mugs, and a ghostly bard makes his way down, kind of floats through the ceiling. Hold on.
Holden.
Oh, the bugbear. Ooh.
Starts to play a little rousing tune. Boom, 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 boom. And you see the plates in front of you. There's like food, like there is a dead chicken, and it starts to like sort of move and like get up and like start to like do a little dance on the table to the song of the undead bard as he starts to strums his little lute.
Oh, dinner at the show!
Does the chicken look like rotten, or is
Yes, it is the corpse of an ancient fried chicken, yes.
Spike's really upset he can't eat it?
He pulls out a chicken wing
Pulls
out
out
of
a
his
chicken
bag.
and eats that instead.
Oh yes, and anybody new to the campaign, Spike has a bag of holding, which is currently containing an unnumbered amount of chicken wings.
You see the skeleton kind of take out a bottle and start to pour everyone a drink, but the bottle apparently just does not end. Like this should have been emptied like 6 cups ago, but he's still pouring like everyone's fluid like frothy full. He goes to your table and pours you each, like your flag is full, this like purple sort of smoky liquid.
As he comes by, I'll just take a coin and tip him.
Thank you.
Thank you, good sir. He brings it up to his mouth and just sniffs it, pretends to take a sip for now.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Even it, just a smell.
How about... +2, so 13.
13. You smell the most disgusting. It is like vinegar mixed with like chocolate milk. It is like the worst smell. You have to suppress a gag. You know, and you live in trash cans.
Yeah. You rub his stomach. Oh, that's got some bite to it.
You see,
He'll give a look
you
to
see-
the others though, like
Stogie sort of like leans. He gets like a little dropper. He pulls into his dropper, and he has like a little bag and pops in it. I wouldn't drink this.
Spike reaches over and grabs Tom's. Can't drink it.
I'll have my zombie. He'll drink it, and I'll look at him and like, kind of like,
test subject.
eh?
Let me see if this works on living people or undead people.
Undeads.
Oh.
Depending on what it does, I can clarify. But
Hello, everybody coming into chat too. Are we gonna have kind of new vials of lightning in a bottle?
I don't
In a
think
different
so.
sort of sense. Different element, same result.
It worked well last time, I guess. So why not?
Oh man.
for those just coming in, though, we're in the middle of a feast in an undead hall right now, in the keep of a necromancer. Well, possibly a lich. I don't know, one of the two.
It's always a
But
Yeah.
yeah, we're in an awkward situation where we're playing along with the undead ceremony of pretending to eat. So we'll see how this goes.
Okay.
They've been polite so far, but you know the undead. They're rascals.
Rascals.
It does not say. So, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw for the zombie.
Is it a poison?
Yes, it is.
Okay, he's immune to poison.
Okay. In that case, he quaffs it. He's fine.
It spills out the bottom of his stomach.
Yeah. It comes out of like his throat seams.
I just say that good, huh?
It's to die for.
Oh.
Joke's on you, he can't speak.
It's the thought that counts.
Quint.
Hey, thank you, Saboki, with the raid.
Quint, after hearing he was poisoned, starts actively trying to cough it up because he had already drank.
He tried.
He already drank food. This is terrible. The Lord stands and says, "Please drink. Be merry. Tonight we celebrate our new friends." And all those eyes.
We raise up, play along.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill touch my mug and raise it up and be like, yeah, a new friend. That would go in my mouth.
Sleight of hand, 23. Dump out a little underneath the table.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of playing along, you know.
All right. One of the dogs comes up and starts looking at it. The undead dog walks up and starts looking at it.
Good boy, good boy.
He's not supposed to have any.
I gotta allow him to have undead food.
Now he'll get the zoomies.
You see that the female ghost still is kind of intrigued at your guys' presence here. The lady sort of looks around and we'll see who she's gonna zero out. Which one of you looks the most competent? Do a d6 roll here. Trevor Warren.
I was like, I'm very competent when it comes to speaking with undead people.
Yeah, this is kind of your element.
The lady kind of gets up and stands, like, drifts through the table and stands in front of your spot there. While all the zombies and all the skeletons are merrymaking, she says, "I don't think you know how much danger you're truly in."
I'll coyly be like, oh, well, I'll kind of look around the room, but kind of like hold a second more on my zombie companion and be like, I don't know. I mean, I think I'm okay, but I'll say, I'm sorry, miss. I didn't get your name. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Trevarin, Necromancer Supreme.
I never heard the name of this lady. I am Lady Celestia. Well, I was. Unfortunately, Malgamar has taken over this castle now and has been in rulership of it for the last few centuries. I don't know if you know, but he means to make you his member of his court, and sort of gestures toward the mug. Obviously, being fed this drink is just part of the ritual. I would be very cautious tonight. You may not, unless you directly cross them, they won't harm you, but they do mean to make you one of their own. I've seen so many adventurers come in here and try to take the treasures of the castle, but, well, she kind of motions around. You see, none of these guards are dressed the same. Some of them are dressed like in adventurers' clothing. Like, you see like a few wizards and maybe like a couple of, like fighters, and
There's
Out
no
of place.
there's no like uniformity to them.
yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you see different regional outfits or
Yeah.
something. Yes.
I'll say, well, on one hand of it, I'd have to give him props that he's got so many lively undead servants here. But using it to just collect more corpses seems a little unnecessary. And then I'll say,
Says the guy with a portable cemetery in his hand.
Ordinals of the
yeah.
shop.
And how many? I don't have that many corpses in it. And I only have one servant, actually.
For now.
Two. I lied.
Two by leg.
But I'll say, I am curious though. Why does everybody seem to be missing a left eye? Is she missing one?
Unfortunately, yes. She is. She has her eye closed.
Even as a ghost.
It was part of the ritual. He ascended to. Well, he wanted to become a lich, but he wasn't powerful enough. So they made him somewhat of a. I believe it's called a wraith lord. I'm not sure. I'm not well versed in these sorts of undead dark magics. He exists more of a ghost now, but with more control and more power than an average spirit. He's taken this whole house and turned us into just an entire trove of undead. He says he seeks to expand once his power is greatly increased. Maybe once he has enough to make an army, but over the years, the legends have kind of scared away the more, let's say, competent travelers. The elves don't venture here half as much as they used to. Now that the skeletons and the undead prowl the swamps, as well as the merfolk.
And I'm assuming Malgamar performed a ritual on everyone here, correct?
Unfortunately, yes. The very night I was to be wed to the Lord, she like motions to the knight. I was to be queen of this outpost, or the lady of this outpost, and on our wedding night, in this very hall, Malgamar unleashed his curse upon us. On the stroke of midnight, his undead ghosts attacked, and, well, she motions to her eye, took our eyes in the name of Vecna. We became his servants, but fortunately my husband, and she kind of motions to her neck, freed me of my curse before I was able to take hold. And you see her neck is like deeply gashed. He said he saved me that night, but I don't think he quite did a complete job. If you can find a way to maybe get to Malgamar before the midnight ritual completes, maybe you can put a stop to all this.
What time is it roughly right now, John?
It was like late evening, so I'll say about 6 o'clock.
Okay. And then I'll say, Celestia, you've been here and seen many of these rituals unfold. What do you think is probably a reasonable excuse to get us out of here without starting a fight?
If you can try to finish your drinks, the potion that he makes you buy, but doesn't take effect until midnight. It's part of the deal of it being so potent is it has conditions. So once the moons rise and midnight is nigh, that's when the poison will take hold. So if you can find a way to either drink that foul thing, or maybe make it look like you've drank it, they might let you out of the feast hall to go to retire for the evening.
Okay. Okay. Well, I will thank her and say that, I won't draw. I'm sure Malgamar has eyes throughout the castle, so I won't draw any more attention to her. And then I will discreetly pass the message along to telephone down the line here.
To Quint, to Tom, to...
Yeah. Yeah, from Quinn to Tom to, Stogie.
Purple Monkey Dishwasher.
It's all the way down to you. You just blurt it out too, you don't whisper it.
Purple Monkey Dishwasher. Oh, that's code for this is a trap and we're about to die. Oh.
Oh, that old chestnut. All right. You see the Lord kind of like beckon, like, lady, come to my side. I miss your presence. She sort of like bows.
Give me a big old smooch.
She sort of bows and says, "I wish you luck."
I say, well, with your help, hopefully we won't need it.
As she kind of floats away, she says, "If you can locate my brooch on my living body, it might hold a key to getting where you need to go."
I'll ask, what color is it?
Gold.
Okay. It's like, I don't want to look at every corpse going through this key.
Quint overhears you. Okay, do you gotta finish your drink somehow? I don't know what we're gonna do.
I'm just gonna give all mine to Anvil. He's immune to poison.
The butler comes up. Do you not like your drink, sir?
We share every meal. It's our ritual.
Give me a deception.
It's our ritual.
Deception, you say?
Yes.
It's the D, the O. 5.
Well, the Lord says that his hospitality will not be denied. He pours you another drink.
Alright, fine, I'll drink it.
Okay. I mean, you're immune to poison, correct?
I'm immune to disease.
Okay.
I have advantage and resistance to poison.
Okay, so he's gonna stand there while you drink this. Okay. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, that I should be able to do.
Insy Winsy, let's do it. Let's go.
Some people tell me it's easier to just plug your nose and drink it.
16.
All right. Oh, did you roll with advantage?
Oh, I didn't.
You might get higher.
No, 16.
Okay, 16. All right. It definitely peels some of the paint off the inside of your innards there, but you don't think it's quite affecting your whatever living portions of your body that keep your systems going. So that's you. You dumped your drink with a 23. Haggis, or Stokey, excuse me. Okay, Stokey takes out his alchemy kit. He's like, I just don't like the taste, so I'm gonna sort of play around with
add
a
some
little.
whiskey or something.
Yeah, he pours out like the strongest antigen he has, and he like mixes it, takes a swig, pours it in.
Dunks his cigar in it.
Yeah, yeah, he goes like whoosh. This
And the drink
gout of
turns
flame.
like blue or
Yeah,
something.
it turns blue. It's sort of like still tastes like ass. Drinks it down.
I gotta make the reference like a flaming mo.
Yeah, like a flaming mo.
Back in the day.
The secret ingredient is cough syrup.
We're just drinking cough syrup right now.
All right. What are you gonna do to help your little man here? Because he doesn't know quite what he's gonna do.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I definitely don't want
I mean, this is Spike. He'd be like, ooh, 2 for me, yippee!
both of them.
If I drink 2, the first will cancel the second one out.
Yeah, that's how poison works.
Yeah. You poison the poison.
Shit. I don't really have anything I can do to.
What about spells? You got something that can screw with it?
No.
While you think about that, Quint gets up and you see he takes his mug and he's like, "Oh, oi!" And he walks over to the guy. I need a refill. And where's the shitter?
What is this shit?
And he points. The boathouse is around the corner. And he takes the bottle. Quint tops himself off. Thank you. And then you see him walk through the door to the west here, and
While he's doing that, John. Oh wait. All right. While he's doing that, I'm going to just like swap glasses with my zombie.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand.
Let me double check what that is. Dexterity.
Yes, there are
12.
privies. What'd you get?
12.
12. You were doing this while he was talking to the guy?
Mm-hmm.
If you'll excuse me. The skeleton walks over. Noticed you were empty. And he fills the cup that you swapped with the zombie.
Ah. Wow.
He got a 20 on his spot check.
John, I have a bag of holding.
Okay.
I want to take the mug I had, like, kind of put it in the bag and, like, tighten it.
Okay.
So, and then I want to, like, put it inside.
Okay.
And then I want to request another.
All right.
That's another.
Do you want to take the bottle from him as he's gonna pour Micah another drink?
I could do that. Yeah. I just
Things are loaded.
No, that's not like. This is actually fitting.
I'm gonna say I seem to have misplaced my
That's a-
mug, but I would like some more. I'll
Okay.
just take the bottle. Go like this.
How long do you hold it?
I count like maybe like I'm thinking like doing basic mathematics and like okay, well, yeah, okay. And then
Okay.
however long it would take to fill.
You pour it out. It goes. And you look at it, and the bottle is like slowly refilling itself. This is probably one of the most devious magical items that Malamar has in his
Oh no,
his possession.
It's not about trying to empty his supply.
Okay.
I'm
acquiring
saving that for a rainy day.
Okay, gotcha. Well, in that case, I'll say you have 6 doses of midnight
For my next
tears.
move?
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 20 on stealth.
Okay.
I'm gonna cough and cast minor illusion on Tom's glass to appear empty.
Oh, okay. Tom.
You just did the fart cough.
I
trick?
did. I absolutely did.
It's called what? Midnight Brew?
Tears. Midnight tears. Tom sort of like looks and gives you that. That sure was tasty. He goes to pour him in there and he's like, "You're a child. You do not need this much."
We're monsters, but we're not monsters.
Even I have a heart.
It's shriveled, but it's there.
Malamar would prefer you die of the poison and not alcohol poisoning. You hear this thunderclap of a fart come from the privy, and then you see
Quint.
Quint walk out, and he's and he's like emptying the empty jug or the empty mug, like, "Oh, great brew, but I've got to get to bed."
Shitter's full.
He plops a seat right down to this other zombie. Do not go in there.
I know you don't have a nose anymore, but it might burn something off of you. And Spike, I think, is about the only
Yes,
one.
Mike, you're about the only one that's got to try to find a way to get rid of your drink here.
If I cast guidance on myself, would it help me at all?
Yeah, you get a plus D4 to your saving throw.
Okay, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself, and then I'm just
gonna man it out.
Let's do it up. All right, roll me Constitution saving throw.
This one is good.
Oh, that is not enough.
You have inspiration, brother.
You
I
do.
do have inspiration, so
I have 6, I think. So.
I have 5. Alright, it's a D4 for guidance. I just have
Yeah, but you rolled a 3, so it's gonna be.
Yeah, I was gonna use one of the inspirations too.
Yeah.
So
So roll your D4 along with your other D12 roll there. So add 2 to whatever you're gonna roll now.
and then how much? What's inspiration?
You reroll that D20.
Yep.
D20. Okay.
Roll it. You hit the roll again. Yeah, that was another 3.
Is it a 4?
It's a 7.
Alright, so that was cool.
Well, Spike.
Spike.
Somebody spiked your drink.
Something.
Okay, so this sucks. you gird yourself, you drink it, and like immediately it feels like you have to just like dump your innards out of your backside. But you hold it, it holds. But you know that you have imbibed a very, very dangerous poison,
Bad.
and at midnight it's gonna do some serious business to your business.
I see there's 2 stalls and Quint hasn't entered one. Or do you do your thing out in the lawn? I don't know.
Just shit right here on the floor.
Well, it appears the feast is over. And our bard friend bows and retires for the evening. Let me go back to some other music here. There we go. Feel free to use the bedrooms up to the north or to the east wing.
This place is big. I forget sometimes.
If you wander, you may find some of the guests are not as friendly.
Ah, you've been very kind, sir. Thank you for the warning.
And he sort of bows his head. All the zombies literally just back down where they were, wherever they were. The lady fades. She fades sort of like into nothingness,
Okay.
and the Lord also bows down.
Plops out. Okay.
Speaking of which, I gotta use the restroom real quick. I'm not gonna quint it up,
Quint it up.
but I do have to use the restroom real quick. So
Yeah, sure.
Think about what you want to do, and I'll be right back.
I'm gonna put the ferrets up too, so I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay, everybody, we're gonna take like a quick 5-minute break, so we'll be back in about 5. So, BRB. All right, and we're back, everybody. Thank you
Hi.
for hanging around.
I had to do some last minute dungeon mastery.
Some last minute remodeling, right?
Yes. All right. So the skeletons and zombies fall back down to their old positions. The two maids unlock the doors, and it's like, "Well, thank you for joining us for tonight's feast. The guest wing is up and to the west, or up and to the east." She kind of motions up the stairway.
Okay. Haggis is gonna tip her too. He's being polite.
Thank you so much.
You've all been so welcoming tonight. How can I not?
I was wondering if I should say anything or not because it's kind of funny, but the camera that's on John and Andy froze, so it looks like John just disappeared and Andy's just like relaxing.
And he's all like this.
I am the ghost now.
Oh, now the laugh thing goes over. That's hilarious. All right. I'll unfreeze that, but I'm tempted to leave it. We got Ghost DM.
I thought he was just like taking a nap.
Just chilling.
We got a Ghost DM. DMing a Ghost game. Alright. Thanks for pointing that out. I don't notice when they freeze half the time, because we don't move around a lot. We're just sitting in place.
Right, I know. I had to like, wait, where's John? Is he like actually setting up a map somewhere? And I was like, wait, no.
He's standing in front of the TV acting everything out right now.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll just sort of leave it on this until we get into a whatever. Then I can I can put stuff down. So, what would you guys like to do? This is the second floor, by the way. I should take you guys back down to the first floor.
Well, they said the rooms were to the east, right?
Second floor to the east.
Second floor to the east. Okay.
I kind of recognize this.
Alright.
Yeah. Monster feast.
So I guess I'll go around the room. the room. Spike, what'd you like to do?
I was gonna try to go up to the rooms.
Okay. I'll put you on the stairs there.
Oh, he's just in pain right now.
I'll save you some time, John. I was thinking about going to the rooms too.
Okay. Who else is just gonna go upstairs?
Yeah, I'll go to room.
Okay, yeah, I'll just go upstairs. Alright. You guys go out here, go up the stairs. And then transfer the camera. As you go up the stairs, you see here, there's a throne. On the throne, you see the body, what appears to be a man, well, you couldn't tell his age because he's a skeleton, but looks to be wearing wizard robes, like black robes. He's got that weird religious symbol, like, stitched on the chest. He's got a knife in one hand, and, like, he's got obviously gouging around, like, one of his eyes there, his left eye. And next to him is there is a corpse in a magical circle, and you can see that this room is obviously like got some necromantic energy sort of boiling around it. And the maid's like, well, there's just a little bit of a mess in the throne room right now, but they lead you down the hallway here through what appears to be this large gallery with these 4 statues, and then through this sort of twisting hallways, you're led to these guest rooms. If you need to use the chamber pots, they're located under your beds. And then there's a small lounge to the north you can use if you'd like. And this is your little guest area here.
Okay.
We all know what Celestia said to Micah's character, right?
Do you want to maybe fill them in on that, Micah? Because I don't think you told anybody else what Celestia told you.
No, that's why I was coming up to the rooms to
Okay.
catch everybody up.
Alright.
So I mean, if we're in the rooms now,
Yeah,
that's what
the lady leaves. Who's last into the room? Let's say you, Jesse. Give me a perception test.
Oh, Spike, you're in a dilly of a pickle.
Sure am.
19.
You see as the maid leaves, there's a rat that's like skittering across like the floor. She
His
dives.
name is Haggis.
She dives on it. She grabs Wreck, and then her eyes roll back, and the fangs come out of her mouth, and she like starts like just draining the thing.
Oh, so there is actually food to eat. So.
I was just gonna say, Spike's like, you gonna finish that?
She
Spike
dabs her
didn't
mouth, and then chucks the rat corpse in the hallway.
She just looks like a zombie undead thing, right?
She looks
Spike's like,
she looks
"That's perfectly
very
good
pale.
jerky now."
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So she's not all like rotting flesh.
No, she looks
Okay,
like
so she's probably a vampire.
a very pale young woman. Yeah. So you guys are in your room now, or like whatever. You can pile up in one of these rooms, but they're adjoining, or they're not. They're just like, whatever. This is like your wing.
Yeah. Like some sort of commoner's quarters or something like that. Or...
It's like they're each little guest rooms.
okay.
So yeah.
Let's move all the beds into the big room and make a fort.
This is okay.
I
now.
approve.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause we got
Own
time
people
for
agenda.
that.
we cut camera back to like Quint's moving he's got the bed moved in, so he has like a blanket fort. He's drawn a crude cross, like a crude holy symbol on the door. All
No
right,
girls allowed.
I think we're safe.
Undead are not permitted in Blanketsburg.
No.
My zombie just goes.
Okay, that zombie will be okay.
What the fuck are we gonna do?
I'm gonna call him Charles. So, Charles is the zombie.
Charles, okay.
Why is he in charge?
No.
I
But
feel
every
like I
time
have
he messes
to.
up, I'm gonna be like, Charles, no!
Charles, no.
I feel like I have to pull a double since Miner's not here.
Oh.
So, alright, show of hands. Who is poisoned?
Stogie kind of raises his hand. He's like, I don't think I'm poisoned, but I did drink it, but I think I neutralized the poison.
Didn't have to void my bowels, so things are looking good.
Yeah, you look like you have to shit your pants, so I don't think I'm poisoned.
Spike is clearly in pain.
He's 3 chamber pots deep as it is already.
There's nothing left to take out. Unless he keeps eating chicken wings to replace what he
He purifies himself through the sheer force of chicken wings, flooding his system.
Here's the idea I propose. I pull out the chamber pot that's in the room, and I hand it to him to like hold it with both his hands. And I'll say, "All right, now to pretend like you're in high school," and I'll just kind of like gesture that I'm dipping my hand in the back of my mouth.
Spike's like, what's high school?
Spike has no idea what you're doing.
What's high school? Whoa!
I'm not holding this hair back.
I'll gesture to the zombie, to Charles.
He's gonna put a
Let Charles
corpse's
show.
finger in his mouth.
Spike, spit it out. What do you have, Spike? Spit it out.
Tom's holding you like, all right, man, let's do this.
So here's the plan. You slow the poison with the sheer force of cholesterol in the chicken wings. Maybe if you slow your blood flow down, it won't reach your heart.
If you do you want to try to purge your system of the poison?
Yeah.
Okay. What's gonna happen is if you can do this, I'm gonna either redo the saving throw, but you're gonna have level 1 exhaustion until you take an 8-hour rest.
Alright.
Okay.
What were you gonna say, Micah?
I was gonna say, can he get advantage since I'm having Charles?
Yes. I will
Chamber
give him
pot, so
advantage.
that vomit is gonna make him have to vomit.
Yes.
Yes.
3 again. All right. You have advantage. So roll it again. Roll it out. Roll it out into the. Let it roll.
Anything but a 3.
2.
4.
You can't write this, Andy. I'm sorry.
He's you.
Inspiration.
You
You
have
really
purged-
are feeling the birch.
Do you have any left?
Inspiration?
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I'll use another inspiration.
okay.
No, I can do this.
Power vomiting.
He's not used to things coming back
No,
up.
yeah.
That's the thing.
He's a shy vomiter. Oh my
Alright,
god!
there we go.
What's
Is
that?
that a 19?
I think it's a 19.
That's a 19!
Because he shoved it down a couple more inches and no.
It's like, yeah, he wasn't quite getting there, and
Yeah.
then he got it.
Found the gag reflex.
The smell is terrible, but mostly purple liquid and chunks of chicken wing.
Chicken wings.
Glad I don't have a nose anymore.
And
Oh,
then
now that's the brew.
you hear Tom like sort of gagging as he dumps it out the window. Oh.
Don't tamers and their partners feel what each other are going through? So Tom's just like Ralphie,
just
not
having
Ralphie,
a
but
bad
retching too.
Just telling you right now, that would have done 9d6 damage to you at midnight.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I need to cross off another inspiration.
that would have been
Jesus.
A little
a
bad.
little bad.
Another thing.
Basically liquefy your insides. That.
All right, you have level 1 exhaustion, which means let's see. Let me check the handy dandy book here.
The handy dandy handbook.
It's not on my DM screen, which is weird.
What's that? Exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think that would come up often enough for it to be on there?
366.
How much more worse it would have been if Tom didn't get out of this yet?
Okay. Oh, they changed it a little bit. All right. So level 1 exhaustion, you're gonna have -2 to your rolls, and your speed is reduced by 5 feet.
Okay.
I like the new exhaustion. A little less half movement speed, disadvantage on everything.
Yeah.
It's just sort of a level 1's not bad.
Yeah.
So yeah. So until you take a long rest, -2 to your rolls, and you have 5 feet less worth of movement. Spike is looking a little less red, more of an orangish. He's gone pale.
What is he, a mood ring?
Yeah.
He turns plaid like in Looney Tunes when he gets sick. Okay.
Well, Spike's not gonna die. What are we gonna do?
I guess I'll have to go to the professor and get a new
I thought I
one.
was the chosen one, but I don't think I can do this.
This kid's a new starter, alright? Let's go
Spike hears this, he's like, oh.
get the water one this time.
Oh. Water Spike. That's your cousin.
Ugh.
Yeah, his name's Wade.
I was just gonna say Spike 2.
Spike too. Oh man. Whoa, Stowe, you got big.
That joke every single time.
Yes.
Every time.
What would that be, like a colossal size or?
Yeah.
Because large is, yeah, let's say large is usually that.
It's because I'm on the map screen and I burn a token out. So
Yeah,
I make
yeah.
a token size. Alright. There. Now we should be now they're people size. Here we go. The bugbear. Stogie. Marcus isn't here. Dread. This is a packed room.
Well, I mean, we're supposed to sleep in 4 different rooms. We're just meeting.
Quint. And Trainer Tom. But Tom's like, what are we gonna do? Mr. Trevor and Sir, do you have any ideas?
Of what we're gonna do to like get out of the situation we're in?
Yeah.
Well, first off,
There's ghoulies and vampires and skeletons everywhere.
One second, Captain. I rolled a 17 on investigation. Are we being watched by anything?
Not that you can tell.
Okay. Carry on. Never mind.
There's not like a floating purple eye in the corner.
No, I was literally thinking they could have an eyeball with some fingers or something up in the corner, looking like a spider or something. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Don't mind me.
I'm just observing.
Let's make sure you don't steal the furniture.
So, Celestia wanted us to find her brooch. Isn't that what she said, right?
She said her brooch can help you get to where you need to go.
Okay. So we need to find her brooch. So we're looking for a female corpse with a gold brooch. And that will help us get to where we need to go. Personally, any corpses we find, I can use Speak with Dead on them. So we'll be able to figure out, hopefully, anything we need to know fairly easily. And at least now we don't have to worry about anybody internally combusting from the poison, because once it hits midnight, that's how they finish the ceremony. They kill you with the poison, then they gouge out your eye, and then you're serving Melgamar, which I'm assuming is on the throne, but until I get a closer look at him, I won't know for sure.
There was a body on there. He had a knife and only one of his... It looked like one of his eyes was gouged out before he turned into a skeleton.
Who here is religious?
Once again, Tom
Jesse.
kind of raises his hand.
Tom kinda
I haven't
raises-
decided yet.
Who knows about religion? How about that?
I'm a journeyman.
So,
This has heard a thing.
Jesse's Dread.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay.
Dreadnought here.
What would you like to know about the machine god? It's the only true religion. Everyone else is just heretics.
I prefer to customize my followers with organic appendages. I rolled a 21. I'm trying to figure out what the significance is of his deity being Vecna
Okay.
to basically him being a necromancer.
Okay. You got a 21?
Yeah.
Vecna is essentially the Lord of Secrets, and a lot of the, necromantic magic in a lot of these areas is mostly, forbidden black magic. So, on most planes, Vecna is, sort of the default Lord of Undead, or Lord of, necromancy. Mostly, especially on this plane, Vecna, once he achieved godhood, sort of, expanded across all planes, like a cancer. So, his influence has also touched this plane. The significance of the left eye is also... that is the eye that you would gouge out to insert the eye of Vecna. So maybe he has it, maybe he doesn't have it, maybe he's looking for it. You also know that the other part of Vecna is the hand, which I believe is the right hand. But yeah, you haven't seen any one-handed people, so this dude's all about the eye.
And there's a book.
Yeah, you need in the game. Yeah.
Well, boys, I'm gonna go check out this lobby while we deliberate our next move. Haggis is gonna sneak out in the hallway. Well, not sneak necessarily, but casually head out in the hallway and head toward where they said the lobby was, to the north.
Quint grabs you by the scruff real quick. He's like, hold on. She said that there are going to be undead wandering the holes. So just
I look to Quentin and I say, thank you.
before you go going off.
Well, but they also think we've all ingested their poison.
Right, but she said
Yeah.
some of these folks ain't in their heads.
Oh.
Yeah, they did say there were also other...
And why am I Irish now? Oh, there we go. No, I'm what I'm supposed to
He's
be.
gotten around. And it's like,
I
you know
just
what?
assume they'd be cool unless we like try to leave because they think it's just running out the clock.
Well, you know.
No.
He's like, you know what, Quint, you're right. I'm being awful rude, not dressed up like the locals. I'm gonna cast Disguise Self and make myself look like an undead. Like one of them.
Okay.
Of course, I'm shorter than the standard one, but
Well, you can make disguise self. You can make yourself taller.
can you?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it like within one
It's
size?
like polymorph, what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you only have with polymorph, you have to work with the mask that you have.
Yeah.
But with
Okay.
disguise itself, you can still be your.
It's an illusion.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
illusion.
me
Yeah.
actually putting on makeup. and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's like if you're not wearing a hat, you could add like a big old wizard head as power for your disguise.
Okay.
But if someone tries to like touch it,
Yeah,
it's
it
like
does
a
say in the
hologram.
spell if anything interacts with it, it passes right through.
So yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll then just disguise myself as a normal-looking, decrepit guest, if
All right.
you will.
That's using the old noodle.
And then I'm also going to propose.
To who?
You.
That's gross.
Yeah. That got real weird, didn't it?
Machine Man.
So a necromancer and a machine walk into a bar.
And I'll say, "Oh, Reginald," and I'll summon the unseen accountant.
Yes, sir.
Reginald, would you be a dear and help us find a corpse of a young woman that has a gold brooch on it?
I shall do my best, sir. Thank you.
And I'll say, "Thank you, Reginald." So basically, it's a very simple task. The accountant can perform no physical labor and is not able to lift any object heavier than a bottle of ink.
Okay.
So I guess I'll leave that up to you, what that weight would be.
Like handheld objects, I'd say.
Yeah, one just.
And then it said, if you command the accountant to perform a task that would move it more than 300 feet away from me, the spell ends.
Okay. Can he pass through solid objects?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he is invisible, and he has a shapeless form.
Okay. It takes about 10 minutes. He's out and about. He comes back. Sir, I've located the body of such woman in a bedroom off the main gallery. However, the door does appear to be locked.
And I'll say, thank you, Reginald. Any of you a lockpick or pick lock?
Yeah, I haven't met the door I couldn't open yet. I mean,
There you go. There you go.
Studying character.
Charles looks at you and gives you a thumbs up. All right, Reginald, would you? It does last for 8 hours, which
Okay.
is crazy to me. But I'll say, Reginald, would you be so kind as to guide us to that room?
Sure. I'm gonna move with some dudes here. Would you like to accompany Jesse?
Yeah.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'll be right back,
Okay.
real quick.
okay.
Stogie, are you still in the GM layer?
Stogie, watch camp. What camp? We were just in a room for 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's on the map
He's gonna
layer.
hold down the fort.
Stogie's opacity is like 7% because he's on the map layer. He's like motioning, trying to like he's in danger.
Phasing out of the
And
realm.
he comes back. Thank God.
Oh.
Must have been a side effect of the potion I had.
Yeah. So I took out the lethal part, I just didn't take out the freaky side effect part.
Alright, so you guys you pass through, I'll see you walk past this like little storage area, walk past this little lounge, there's a little library here, and then you are in the gallery. And he points to that room there. That appears to be the grand bedroom, sir. The lady who's upon the bed However, the door, like I said, is locked.
Okay. I'll say, Haggis, can you inspect it for traps? I'll say, see, you're getting it.
What's for a trap roll again, John?
It's going to be. We'll use your
Investigation.
Well, you just use it's a skill and your proficiency bonus because you have that trap set that thieves kit.
Oh yeah. The thief kit. I forgot
So
about
we'll
that.
just use your dexterity, sure. So it'll be like that, yeah.
I want to see I had something for. Yeah.
It'll just be like using a trained skill.
Okay. Oh yeah, the advantage was way better. Natural 18.
Okay.
And you said.
There is a poisoned needle trap on the door handle.
Okay. Can I disarm that?
Yeah.
Right.
What'd you get? Natural 18.
Natural 18. Okay.
You
Yeah.
disarmed it.
Okay. I'll say if that's sleight of hand, that's +9, so I like really beefed it up. Okay. I carefully take that apart. Am I able to salvage the needle?
Yeah, but it's just like a sewing needle.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like an injector or something that I could.
What it is, it's a needle coated in poison that
Poison, and then-
jabs into your palm.
Okay.
And you go to turn the handle, and so it's got poison on it.
Yeah.
But it's not like gonna eternally have.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That says a curious. Oh yeah, that's fine then.
You're able to twist it, and when the needle comes out, your little fingers clamp it, and then pull, and then it pulls it out of
Okay.
the mechanism.
Is the door locked?
Door is locked. Yes.
Okay. And then +9 is gonna bring that up to a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is what you needed.
Okay.
All right. You do a little mini game.
I'm gonna kind of just wave the others to sort of get out of line of sight of the door opening. And then I'm gonna kind of just shamble in and play the role.
Okay.
Just in case. You never know.
No, you're good. Oh, okay. Well, they do that.
Theater of the mind right now, yeah.
You open the door, and as you look inside the room, the fireplace appears to be burning, even though it's how old it is, and just like you see that the fire there is not like a warm fire. It's almost like an image of a fire. Like this is all like almost a sanctuary type of protected area.
Okay.
And even the corpse of the lady still looks fairly preserved. As you walk inside, you see a large mirror, a dresser, the fireplace, a mantle with a sort of a painting of a lord and a lady. The lady matches the corpse of the lady on the bed. However, there's a bed stain on her throat where her husband, trying to save her from that curse, took her out before she's able to get her ritually murdered by the necromancer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the room.
Okay. Perception with a 4 is going to bring it to a 16. Does anything catch my eye out of notice? I know about the brooch, so maybe something other than that. If there's negative or positive, trap or whatever. Quick optical pat down of the
There
room.
is an empty display case on the mantle,
Okay.
like a glass dome where something would sit in a little holder. It is empty.
Okay. Just kind of shamble over and take a stab at what might have been there. Is there a plaque or anything?
Not
that we
really.
have described?
Like this is where this goes.
Okay.
now.
But is it obviously like maybe a ring box or
Yeah, a piece of
some
jewelry.
jewelry? Okay. I guess I'll just take mental note of that for now. I'm gonna kind of shamble over to the bed and the body.
Okay. You see the corpse of the lady, Celestia, sort of preserved here where she fell long ago.
Okay.
Laying in the bed, like I said, basically visually it looks like in the picture, undisturbed. but there is that blood stain.
Yeah.
And then there's the full-length mirror. As you look at the mirror, you see that your reflection is not in that mirror.
How about hers?
Her body's is, yes.
Okay. But mine isn't.
Yours isn't.
You're a vampire.
Holy shit!
Burn him.
I'll just kind of go up to it and lightly touch the mirror. See
Glass?
if the glass doesn't do anything special. Okay. Did she have the brooch on or around her, or
You look at the body. There's nothing nothing around her
nothing on her?
on her person.
Okay. I'll just kind of haphazardly go. Like, does she have like a nightstand or anything? Yeah,
We
no.
see haphazard.
Not
I
that.
imagine
haphazard.
you just roughly tossing the room. Just like fucking.
All of a sudden, bad choice of word. Just wrecking everything up.
I wreck up the place.
Just me and my little dog Checkers.
He's gone insane.
Shut up, Darren.
Okay, bad choice of word, I admit. I go up to a nightstand and just, trying to be a zombie. I'm not like, ooh, I'm just gonna.
Okay.
But yes, kind of, lightly bad at it and open it up.
Okay. You go to the dresser.
Yeah.
You open it up. The king's clothes or the lord's clothes, the lady's clothes. There's a couple small chests. They're not locked. You open it up. You find 25 platinum in one, and you do find a jewelry box filled with 6 rings, two other like necklaces. There's a silver one and a not a gold one, but it's another silver with a large jewel in it. So not the one you're looking for.
Okay.
But about 6 mundane bits of jewelry worth about 500 GP.
I'm going to let them sit for the moment, but I am going to kind of just tap the floor. Give a signal to the party that it's probably alright to come in now.
Okay, looks like he's done ransacking the place.
Yeah.
Quint will step in.
Yeah,
Hopefully you didn't give the front desk your credit card.
I did. It's the mayor from the village. I took that with the keys. But once they get in, then I'll go to take the platinum.
Okay. your shame is hidden.
Everyone's
Yes,
in a trap.
that's right. Now that the guard is here, I'm good. But at the end of the meeting, I'll split it up.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm not that.
We'll split the dead lady's jewelry. As long as she needs it, it's fine.
But room's open. I'm pilfering. That's what Haggis does.
Yeah, you guys notice the same thing. Nightstands, or the large mirror, the bed, mantelpiece, painting, empty display case. You look inside, just nothing out of the ordinary in the dresser at all. But you guys do also notice that your reflections do not show up in this mirror.
Can you do an Arcana check on the mirror?
Sure.
That is a... What has happened? Hey, thank you for the resub, Oldie.
Thank you, Oldie.
That's sweet 1 year. Oh yeah, that's true actually. Damn, fucking 11 months.
What's up, oldie?
Just wrecking up the joint here.
Oh, here it is. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You notice that there is a spell of some sort on the mirror, sort of a true seeing sort of a type of spell, where it can it is not looking like you look at it and it shows things that it discerns certain objects from other ones when you put them in the mirror. We'll say that. So it's not showing you, but you look in the mirror and you see the corpse still sitting there.
Okay.
And none of us show up in the mirror?
Nope, none of you show up in the mirror.
And touching it didn't do anything?
Nope. It just had that sort of warm touch, like an enchanted item.
The mirror's a vampire.
Is there anything behind the mirror?
As you flip the mirror around, you do see that there's a large arcane circle around it. like it has been inscribed on the back of a normal mirror, thus enchanting it.
Can I read the enchantment?
Yes. As you read the enchantment, it says it basically everything except for the one, the most valued object lies hidden from normal sight, while this mirror gazes upon it.
I have a thought. So we only see
Turn it
her
backwards.
in the mirror, right?
Yeah.
If I look at her and look at herself in the mirror, do I see any differences?
No.
Like maybe there's something on her that only shows up in the mirror.
I will say that you do see that in the mirror there is a handprint around like around her back where it looks like something was taken off.
If I flip the mirror backwards so the face of the mirror is against the wall, are we able to see it?
See what?
The handprint and the brooch or anything like that.
Well, you just whatever you it reflects in the mirror is what you see.
Right.
I guess give me an insight test.
I think what this is showing us is that you could see the brooch, but it was taken.
Well, I guess I was thinking literally about what the enchantment said, that the most valuable thing will be hidden as long as it's before the mirror. So I thought, line of sight the mirror so that it's not facing the
Oh,
room.
okay. Then you turn it around. All right. So
Yeah,
that the glass of the
yeah.
mirror is facing toward the wall. Okay.
Yes.
Now the handprint shows up on her body.
Okay.
Also, give me a perception test.
Okay.
Mine's only a 3, so preferably someone else.
Just tell him, or
Anybody.
16.
less than that.
Was that 16?
This is 16, so Spike, you got a 20.
Got a 20.
Spike, actually, you're right there too. You turn around, and gleaming, shining gold in that display case is a golden brooch.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over and it's inside the case, right?
Yep, it's in the little. You ever watch Beauty and the Beast? So there's the
Yes.
rose floating in the thing.
Yeah.
It's like that.
All right, so I'm gonna
Rosebud.
I'll walk over and guys, look, here it is. But I'm not gonna try and open the case or anything.
Good work, Spike. Who wants to touch it?
I'll do an Arcana check, see if I sense anything about it.
Okay.
Like any wards or anything. 15.
It does look like the brooch itself is enchanted.
But not that, like... Okay. Fuck it. I'm gonna Indiana Jones it.
Right, you pull the glass up, take the brooch out, and yeah. It is in your possession.
And she said it will take us to where we need to go.
It'll help you get to where you need to go.
So I'm guessing there's a door somewhere and it acts as like a key.
I don't know. You want to look at the brooch, maybe?
I will look at the brooch.
Inspect the brooch. It has enchanted on it protection runes. However, on the back of it, you see that there is a small little lever that slides up.
Slide it up.
You feel protected.
It makes a little rune sound. As you slide it up, you see that out of the base of the brooch, a little key thing extends out.
Where there's a key, there's a lock. Where there's a lock, there's a door. Where there's a door, there's a hidden room.
You hear Celestia's voice, kind of speaking through the room, like, I cannot help you directly. He has control over my spirit. Just that key is important. It opens up another path, and she sort of fades away.
Do we all hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was in the room, yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so we're at... So I'm,
Is there a window in here, John?
Yes. I'll say there's a window.
Kind of get.
I'll say there's a window like right by where Dread is.
Okay. Can I kind of just gauge what time it is now?
Oh yeah, it's probably about 8 o'clock.
Okay.
alright. So we need to figure out where this goes to. I'm guessing it's not in this room.
Well, we did pass some rooms to the right of us here.
Can we
We
zoom
could
out?
go check out one of those rooms. See if there's anything.
Hey, I suggest to Dread, maybe we should put the brooch back. It'd be less suspicious if somebody were to come along and see it missing. So to speak.
But then when we figure out where it goes, we have to come all the way back again.
Do we?
Well, it does have the key.
Yeah.
Take the key
Yeah,
out.
it has a key in it. Yeah.
We can
Well,
take
I think
it
the
out.
key is part of it.
Yeah, key's part of it.
Oh, is it? Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was a container.
No.
Okay, never mind then.
Like, you know, those key fobs where you push the button and it pops out.
It's a dark case key fob.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's a gallery in front of you. There's a library. There's the lounge. There's the storage area. There's the other guest rooms. There's the throne room with the other large magical circle. There's 2 bedrooms you can see off of the other room there, the other throne room there.
Well, my hunch tells me it's either the throne room or the library.
Plus, there's all the rooms in the base, the first floor you guys didn't get to either.
Well, you did say Vecna is the Lord of Secrets. We're a better place to keep secrets than in a book.
I've
Suggesting
also,
the library, maybe.
I've also been told the best place to hide something is where everybody can see it. Everybody goes to the throne room.
That's the bathroom.
The throne room.
No, that's the office. So that's where I take my meetings.
You should take him off the bed. That's disrespectful.
Wow.
I noticed that. I just didn't want to be that guy. It's
Quick, stop sitting on the corpse. Sorry.
that hippo should be giving her the business.
Oh shit, it's a body, isn't it?
In it.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah. I think we should.
I'm with Haggis checking out the library. I think there
Okay.
might be something
Yeah.
in there.
Is this where we split the party? Or do we just have a majority vote for the library?
I mean, do you want to go to the library? I don't mind splitting the party. That's if you want to go. I said quit. He loves a shot. I'm like, I'll go with you.
I want to go to the throne room.
You know, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to keep the brooch hidden in my compartment.
Fucking compartment. All right.
Well, if you two are going to the throne room, I'll go with you because I want to inspect some things in there.
Okay. I'll do team library first, then I'll do team throne room.
That works.
There we go. All right, team library.
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 Yeah.
You see that once you walk in, it is a very cramped little library here. It is sort of crammed into this little hallway. There's not even any places to sit. However, there are bookshelves that kind of go up and down. Oh, that's his zombie. I should go with him. From top to bottom, wall to shelf to whatever, rows and rows and rows of books. A few lanterns, hanging on the wall. I'll say there's one chair I didn't put down in there, but yeah, just there's one place to sit and read. But yeah, what are you guys looking for?
I'm gonna look and see if there's any. I guess if there's any books that look like. Because I'm guessing it's all cobwebby and stuff. Is there anything that looks like it's been moved or out of place at all?
Give me a perception test.
17.
See, now you're rolling big.
Yeah, right. But it is -2, so 20 again.
20? Okay.
Or 19.
19. Looking around, Spike, you see that all these books are relatively untouched. You see that there's a lot of like regional history. There's nothing like Book of Spells or anything like that, but it's mostly just like histories, literature, just stuff like that you would find in a normal collection.
Okay, so nothing special.
A lot of cobwebs all over the fronts of the bookshelves.
There any sort of maybe religious tomes in here?
Give me another perception test.
Okay. Perception plus 4 is gonna kick that to a 15.
15? No, actually. You notice that there is no... This is mostly just history and fiction.
Okay.
Is there any, what was that other book? Hang on, I wrote it down. Adventures of Zaylon books in his library?
Let's see.
Adventures of Zaylon.
High or low?
Low.
Unfortunately, there are no Adventures of Zaylon books here. You know what? Every time you guys find an Adventures of Zaylon book, I'll give the party 1 inspiration point to give around to whoever they want to give it to.
To pass it around.
This is a little side quest.
A little sub, yeah.
Yeah, how many books of his have you found?
Just one.
One?
So far,
I'll say it's a 40-book collection.
Got one. Alright.
So there's up to 40 inspiration points
So,
you guys can find.
Let's keep track of how many we have.
You have issue number, let's see.
I wrote down volume 3.
Volume 3.
Okay.
You have volume 3. Volume 3 of 40.
If we complete the collection, do we level up
You get an
together?
achievement.
Unlock a special costume for the character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, we get Bikini Haggis.
Bikini Haggis. It unlocks Spider-Man. I don't know why. I just always love Spider-Man in these games.
The Spike Spider form is his default cosmetic. I'm gonna run a hand down. How big is this library? Like, if I were to do that, like, take my
30
hand,
feet long and about
30
15 feet across. So, like, about
not
the
too
size
bad.
of this room, but, like, extend it maybe another 20 feet that way.
That's not too bad. That shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna take my hands and my mage hand and just kind of run them along the books and see if there's anything abnormal, like something's too stiff and wouldn't move, or
You do
or
that.
hollow sounding, or
Nothing really
nothing.
reacts.
Okay. Well, I think we're chasing ghosts here,
I agree.
literally and metaphorically. Yeah, that'll be our turn,
Okay.
unless Andy has any
No,
ideas.
that's...
Okay.
Stogie does say, well, there were more books downstairs in the than the main hall. You remember? There's bookshelves down there. Let's check there too.
Check that out then.
You guys were close. You guys are close. So I'll have you guys go. You go downstairs.
Yeah, you take care of team.
You meet Team Throne Room as they're doing their thing. Team Throne Room. All right, you walk inside the throne room. You notice the thing you didn't really notice before is part of the ceiling has collapsed, and the last few rays of natural sunlight are kind of beaming in through the roof. As you see it, that has sort of like beaten back the necromantic power in this room, sort of reduced it, pushed it back. Maybe the natural sunlight is a little bit of a
bleaching it.
yeah, bleaching it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, you see the corpse on the throne. You see the magical circle with the mummified corpse. And all the different bits and bobs there. Torches with green lights. A bunch of tabards with the seal of Vecna painted over them.
I want to look behind the throne, at the back of it.
Okay. It does appear to like a large stone base, but it does move forward. As you move it forward, you do see that there's an indentation with an octagonal, like where something would go into an octagonal hole. And there's also like a steel bolt kind of poking out too.
Does it look the same as like the brooch?
No, the brooch is a key. This is an octat. This is like a crank.
Oh, like we gotta put something in there.
Yeah.
Are there any sort of tool kits that would work with this? Do you think?
Yeah, I can see you could try to force it with some tools.
Because I have like proficiency with like everything.
Okay, you
I
get
got
your
thieves, I got tinkers, I got smith, I got
His
navigators, autographer.
His hand just turns into a Swiss Army knife.
Oh, my hands are basically Inspector Gadget.
You get your ratchet set out, then you sort of try to maybe fit a ratchet bolt over that main bolt, that center bolt.
Like an air wrench.
Yeah. You find one that fits if you want to try it.
I'll try it.
Okay, so it's gonna be a very high DC. This is not the tool meant to do this. And if you get 3 attempts, you're gonna bust the bolt.
Okay.
So 3 failures.
What am I rolling?
D20. You're gonna add whatever your proficiency. So if you want to use Dex, you use Dex. If you want to use Intelligence, you use Intelligence. But it's gonna add your proficiency bonus.
We're gonna say intelligence because that's my highest one.
Okay. Trying to bypass this system here.
19.
What's altogether 19?
Yeah.
Okay. Nope.
Oh, really?
Yes. You're bypassing the main puzzle, so this is going to be a high DC.
Less.
Okay. This is now. Hold on, because you're torquing the bolt.
Oh, you're saying if I fail
Fail it
3
3
times,
times.
I can't open it at all.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna
Right.
stop then. I just thought you meant like, oh, you'll be unsuccessful without the actual mechanism. Okay.
Yeah, it's
So
like
this is a part of a larger puzzle.
yes.
Okay.
I'll say it's because it's just so damn heavy.
Yeah.
Like you can tell what you were trying to move isn't like the hand torque of like a ratchet is gonna be nothing compared to like what's the
You're
actual.
just stripping it.
Yeah, you're just stripping it essentially. Stop! You're stripping it.
Are there any like sort of clues I can surmise from this
Well,
of what the previous steps would be?
hexagonal shape that would fit into this that would help, reinforce it to get it to turn. So you're looking for an actual physical object. Give me an insight.
11.
You can surmise that at least there must be a mechanical part somewhere that has been moved to an important spot.
Because I won't just keep it right here.
Right. How about you, Micah? You see him like working on this mechanism that's behind the throne. Decide to not screw with it if he's going to break it. What would you like to do?
Well, you know me and corpses. I'm gonna inspect the mysterious person on the throne.
Okay. You see, looks like a skeletal body. It looks like you see dagger marks in the skeleton part, of his skull, where like his left eye was. Obviously dug out with some sort of dagger. He's holding a dagger. It looks like a ritual dagger, but it's not magical. It doesn't have any sort of like warmth to its touch. You do see, however, that the base of his like robe there, his black robe, is covered in dirt, like dried like dirt.
So he's been outside for some reason. Well, I guess not necessarily outside. This could lead to like an underground chamber, I guess, but is there anything in like his pockets?
Give me a perception.
That is a 13.
You find You find a healing potion, and like tucked in one of his like leather, like a leather belt pouch. But you also see in that same pouch a key with a skull on the top of it, like carved into the flat wide part of the top.
Okay. Well, we got another key.
Does it look like it fits this hole?
Does the end of the key have a hexagonal shape to it?
No, it is not the size of the crank on the back.
I feel like we're in the world's most annoying escape room, and we're finding like tier 2.
You're in a PS1 Resident Evil game. Is what you're. You have to find the three animal medallions to drop into the fountain to get the wrench.
I was gonna say, by that logic, every escape room is annoying then.
Well, no, it's just it feels like we're at the mid-game puzzle and finding keys without discovering the previous clues that were supposed to lead us to this point. So we have no idea what we're looking for or why.
We started the show halfway through the season.
I mean, well, because the Dungeons and Dragons, it's like you can find puzzles in any order.
I'm gonna inspect this door on the right here.
On the right.
Yeah.
Okay. As you open that door to the right,
Well, I guess, is it locked?
it was locked. You see, it was barred from the outside. Like there was a board slid over like what appeared to be like a. I'll say it looked like it was like closed from the outside in a. What's the word I'm looking for?
It was meant to keep something inside.
Yes, but not like officially. Like it was altered or changed to like keep something inside, like jury rigged.
Yeah.
So I was just saying there was like a board slid against the wall that kind of like braced it shut. Do you want to unleash the door?
I guess I'll poke inside, but I'm not gonna like let go of the door, like open it and just like step back. I'm gonna like keep my hand on the door.
Gotcha.
I need to shut it quickly.
Okay, you slide the board aside just for a moment and peer inside, and then as soon as like any bit of light shines inside, you see 8 pairs of eyes all boing, like open up, and you hear like the moving of armor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. They were not in there.
Nope, found the fire exit.
Give me a dex check real quick because you're gonna slam the door shut.
Yeah.
Found the fire exit. Good to go.
17.
Okay, so as soon as you shut it, you hear boom, 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 and it was like trying to like something or some things trying to get out of that room like really violently, but you're able to like hold it back and then slide that board back, and then after like a few minutes of the pounding, it just stops.
All right. So
We learned something
there.
today.
we'll check the other door. I do want to kind of check out the circle real quick too, though.
Okay. You look at the circle. There is a concentric series of like binding rituals in this circle. I'll just say because you're arcanically inclined, you kind of know what you're looking at. This appears to be the focal point of whatever turned this body into whatever like it was supposed to be. You can see that the body on the thing itself is an elderly man. Looks like it was you can see like his bones are like very like sort of like bent and wizened and sort of like that. You can also tell that like the person wrapped up had like a very long beard, like his hair is kind of like survived, like a mummified corpse of it.
Yeah.
And he was wrapped up in these bindings. There was a sacrifice sort of given, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and it looks like whoever did this, this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing, and you can see this thing's left eye is also missing this death, along with like all of the sacrifices of the eyes, is what ascended probably this Malgamar guy into whatever thing he turned into.
Okay.
So it looks to be a ritual of Vecna.
Okay. I guess I'll also ask you this, just looking at the room. Are 3 braziers lit, but not the 4th one?
Correct. That's the one the sunlight keeps hitting.
Oh, okay. Are they in the wall, like sconces?
Yeah, they're attached to the wall.
Okay. So I'd probably surmise that it's some magical thing and the light is blocking it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me an Arcana test real quick.
Character sheet is a 21.
With a 21, you can surmise that a lot of these beings probably in here are very, probably weakened by sunlight. Perhaps even like whatever he has become has probably an aversion to sunlight itself. So,
I played enough video games to know where this is going.
But yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, I guess really the only other thing in here is inspecting that other door. Have the others made it back yet or no?
Okay. So let's go over to the other door. This one is locked from the inside, you can tell.
Did we make it back yet? Micah is?
Hmm.
The team
Yeah.
library make it
Yeah.
back? Okay.
I have lock picking tools, or like thievery tools. Thieves kit, whatever.
I'm sorry, Jesse, what was that?
I have like a thieves kit or whatever. Can I lock pick with that?
Sure. Then also, yeah,
Can I
you
use
see
spells?
team library walking through. You see them poking at this door.
Okay. Yeah, we best join the others for now.
What would I add to it?
Whatever you want to use. So if you want to use your dexterity or your intelligence, you can choose.
14.
Okay. 14. Yeah, I'll allow it. It's close.
I'll allow it.
It was a 15. And then if it's
You do the thing.
it's close enough. I'll just say you can't relock the door. You bust the lock.
I don't plan on staying here more than tonight.
But it's open. You see that it leads into 2 bedrooms. There's a little princess symbol, like decoration on one, and there's like a little knight, like warrior prince decoration on the other.
Are these both locked too?
You walk up and they are not locked. No.
I think the night one we should check first.
You want to check the night one first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You walk inside. You have to kind of move. You tell something's like put in front of the door. And you sort of budge your way in, and then there's a dresser that had been moved in front of the door. And as you walk inside, there's a shattered window. And you see that there was a rope tied around a bed that leads outside. You can see it like water has basically destroyed the rope, but somebody had escaped outside the window into this braced room like long time ago. You see on the desk that there's a withered old journal, and the wardrobe appears to be still full of clothes. There's a sword in a scabbard, kind of leaned up next to the desk. Bed is unmade. Obviously, it was used. The sheets were used to make this sort of like rope. But yeah, that's what you see.
Is there anything like a hidden door, like under the rug or the bed or anything?
You mean a perception test?
I got a 2.
No, just what you see is what you see.
Okay. I just figured something where that's a princess door and this is a knight. This is probably like where the bodyguard stayed. So if there's anything worth hiding and keeping safe, you probably want it in here.
Oh, I mean, you look at it. This is more of a young man's bedroom.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's kind of like a prince and princess kind of thing.
Alright, well, nothing in here.
We're all over there now, right?
Yeah, you're all over there.
When I look out the window, do I see that skeleton at the bottom?
No, there's no skeleton.
Okay, so maybe I was thinking maybe they tried to escape, but that was as
No,
far as I got.
no, there's no skeleton at the bottom.
Okay.
Can I? Is his sword
That
look
would be really dark.
Well, maybe the rope only went so far and they had to just risk the fall and like broke their legs and couldn't.
Hey, I mean, it's not the first time I had a kid in the campaign.
Right.
Yeah,
True. This is true. This is true. But yeah.
Is the sword look like a special sword at all, or is it just a sword?
You pick it up. It looks like it's a fairly well-made sword. It looks, obviously a little overly decorated, like it's a sword for a prince.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. If I unsheath it, does it look like it's in usable condition, or is it old? Okay, I'm gonna throw that in the bag.
All right.
Holding.
You give yourself your sword. It is actually, I'll just have you you look at the blade. It looks shinier than normal. It's a silvered longsword.
A silver longsword. Okay. And then I also wanted to take a look at the journal.
Okay.
Does it have a name, like Journal of anything? Or...
Journal of Prince Weatherly.
Okay.
Today we learned horseback riding in the swamps.
Okay.
Today we fought some of the mermen that made their way up to the castle.
I had my first battle monster fight today.
I wonder if you won. Alright, I'll snatch that too and throw that in there.
Okay. Alright. Anything else up here?
I might as well check the princess room there.
Okay. That door is unlocked. You see that it's basically been all the dresses and all the a lot of toys. She looks like she was a lot younger than the prince. She was the younger sister. You see that there are wax crayon drawings still all over the walls. There's her riding a horse. There's a picture of her family. Give me an insight test.
Okay. At 15 with a 2 kicker.
17? You're looking at that family portrait. I'll say you're holding it and you're looking. You see the Lord, see the Princess, Lady Celestia, them, and then off in the corner, drawn in sort of green crayon, is this guy with a black shawl, holding a shovel with a bunch of stink lines coming off of him.
Okay. Groundskeeper, maybe? Haggis kind of wonders aloud. I wonder if there's something to do in the servants' quarters. I'm getting a feeling about this image, and I kind of show it to the party and point out the guy, the stinky-looking shovel guy.
It could have just stunk, mate.
Well, there's
It's probably the family poopsmith.
where there's stink, there's always treasure.
So yeah. You can surmise that maybe the prince and the princess gathered up their things when whatever was happening was happening.
Yeah, trying to
And
evacuate or whatever.
yeah, got out.
I am kind of interested in what servants' quarters would hold because this whoever's on the throne here was outside or near some dirt at some point, so that might have an inclination to where pieces for the mechanism below the throne that we need.
I think it'd be a feasible place to look next.
Okay. I will take you thus. Diddly-doo, 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 diddly-doo. Yeah, dude, Roll20's. I'm gonna start using Chrome for this. This is way more responsive.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't even load in my Firefox for some reason. I have no idea why.
All right. So you guys are back down. The maids are still at their posts here. I'll say that they're just standing. They're just sort of like standing, just standing around, kind of at the base of the stairs, not really paying any attention. They're just
They're one wink away from sleep mode.
sort of smiling at you guys.
Idle.
Can I ask them a question in passing?
Sure.
I'll ask them how long have you served Lord Malgamar?
Oh, Lord Malgamar. We both came to his service probably, a few years ago. My sister and I were wandering the swamps and, we were sort of befallen of a certain fate, and she brushes her neck aside. She's not really hiding it now. She shows you the bite marks. And, our master was a very cruel master. But Malgamar said that we were under his protection as long as we stayed within the castle.
Was your master the one who, I'll just kind of gesture to her neck.
Oh, our old master was a very cruel one indeed. He's another dark entity that lurks out in the swamps. He is of a far more ancient sort, however. We were a couple of settlers from the south. We came here thinking that the swamp castle was still alive and well, and maybe we could seek work here, but boy, were we wrong.
We found work, just not the work we were expecting.
I'll say, do you know much of Lord Malgamar's history at all?
I know that he's been at this castle for so long. He used to be the attendant, taking care of the grounds, and there was that terrible sickness apparently that racked the swamp fever that racked this castle long ago. He was the one that had to dispose of all the corpses of all the guards and the others that would pass away. Terrible business.
Classic swamp fever.
But Lord Malgamar said that's where he found salvation.
You know, that would make sense. I can see where he's coming from there. Do you know? Did he used to just live in the servants' quarters? Do you know?
I believe he had a place here in the castle. He made his own. Somewhere in here. They kind of look at each other. Like, I'm not quite sure where he dwells. He dwells now in a place well secured. And they both kind of smile at each other.
I'll say, that's fine. Yeah, I know he was busy attending to other matters, so I'd hate to disturb him. But
of course. It is getting late. You should get to bed soon. I mean, when midnight hits, the castle gets to be a little wild.
Yeah. I could understand why that would be. I'll thank them for their time, and I will. I'm wearing like a ball mask, but I'm gonna give them kind of just like a tip of my top hat and give them a wink there as we walk away.
They both kind of hee. We'll go make sure your beds are made, and they go upstairs.
I'll say thank you. And I'll look to the group.
You're going to be dead and tired later.
Yeah.
And that's a story about how Dad, the spirit host, came to marrying a vampire.
How I Met Your Undead Mother.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, well, it seems like that little picture gave us a little bit more insight than we had. So we should go check outside, or at least the servants' quarters. It looks like Malgamar had some place he was working before he became a liver of undead.
Team library. This is the other set of bookshelves I pointed out earlier. Here in the lobby, or here in the main hall.
Okay. Probably investigation. Where are you at?
Investigate the
19
bookshelf.
Yeah. So it'd be 22.
Looking at that center bookshelf, you see that all the books here are also of the kind of fiction, nonfiction, whatever. But you do see a blank black book with that symbol carved in it.
The same one from the mirror, or
No, the one that's been all
over. Okay,
all
the
over.
general one. Okay. I'm gonna pick it up. I mean, I thumb through it and it's blank.
You go to pick it up and you feel resistance.
Resistance. Okay. I'll pull a little harder.
And the
Book's being a little tease.
the bookshelf slides aside, showing a row of unlit torches that leads to a staircase that leads down into the basement.
Woohoo!
Looks like we found what we were looking for.
Lord of Secrets! And he just immediately beelines right for that staircase, with disregard to anything else.
All right, I don't have this map, so I'm just gonna do this.
Okay.
Whatever. So you see him just beeline down this hallway. You make it halfway. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 16 and 3 is 19.
19. Okay. Shrink as a blade slices where your torso would have been in a normal sized person. It slices over your head. You do hear the click halfway through down. So this was a trap hallway.
I'm gonna look at Quentin and be like, "Really?"
I'm not even gonna stop him anymore.
It's a little gremlin.
So you go, Bose walks down, he pulls up the grate, tries to. Yeah, he just rips it up, breaks it. Alright, it's safe. Alright, it's safe. I can slip it into Scottish. He takes the torch, starts lighting the torches down. You descend the staircase, and it comes out to a natural cavern.
Do you still look like an undead creature?
It lasts for an hour, yeah.
I'm gonna ask Reginald to stay in the hallway here, and let me know if anybody shows up.
Okay. Yes, sir, of course, sir. I want a spooky song.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
I was about to do that.
There we go. You walk down, spiral staircase carved into the natural stone. Comes at the base of a walkway. Sort of walk forward, the firelight casting forward, and you come to a curve, and it opens up to a much larger portion of a natural cave. As Haggis, you see there's a lantern kind of up above, and you see, next to Quint, he lights it, and the lantern, as it casts light on this whole area, you see a couch. It's like a filthy couch, like sort of a pile of books, and like notes and scrolls. You see a desk off in the corner with a chair, another candle on there, and then in the back corner, a pile of about 30 corpses.
Sheesh. I'll approach the desk and kind of glance over and see what sort of things are strewed about.
Lots of notes, lots of like drawings of anatomical like pictures of like zombies and looks like stuff like out of the Necronomicon. Like drawings of like things with their flesh peeled off and.
Hi, Captain. This might be of interest to you. Wave over and like it.
Just bad.
I just look at it and I'm just like.
As the lights sort of like he starts lighting the lights more, you see that there's a bunch of coffins that had been hauled up, that had been taken apart and pulled apart. There's a book on the shelf, like on the the table itself, that has like a lock on the front of it. It is a gold sealed lock.
Ooh. Does that brooch key happen to fit this? Or maybe the other one that we found? Whoever's holding the keys.
I'll compare it with the brooch.
There's the same design on both the cover of the book and the brooch. It appears that you can see that this book has been attempted to have been opened countless times. However, it wasn't able to be opened.
Quick interruption. Thank you for the raid, Schizo Freak. Welcome in. Hope your evening's gone well for you.
I guess I'll go around the room. What would you like to do, Spike?
So there's just a bunch of corpses, and then
off in
a
one
desk,
corner, yeah.
And then there's a desk with a bunch of
research.
Yeah.
necro.
And then there's a couch with a bunch of books kind of piled up onto it.
I guess I'll go over to the couch and look through the books, see if there's anything interesting in there.
Percentage high or low?
High.
You find lots of books on local legends, lots of the legends of the ancient swamp folk of the name of this island. I forget the name of the island. Let's see.
Also, thank you, Mile Hyrule, for the raid proxy limit breaker here. Welcome in, everybody. We're in the middle of an exciting... What would you call this?
Kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle, yeah.
Sure is.
We're doing the kind of the opposite of what we normally do. We're actually staying stealthy and
We haven't gotten
we haven't broken up a fight yet.
Well, to
if
be
you want
fair,
to, I can
nothing's
change
actively searching for us. So.
Yeah,
Not much stealth has
You
happened.
guys played along.
yeah.
Yeah. We didn't just swing swords to settle scores.
Yeah.
Sharp swords, settle scores.
There we go. Legends of the Island of Newmoth.
Yes.
It speaks a lot of the ancient people that lived in the swamps, their rituals, their gods that were sort of like gods of earth and of death and of undeath.
Okay.
Ancient, old, dark legends, that have been past and forgotten. So that's what you find. What would you like to do?
For now, I'm just gonna stand guard because I'm kind of curious what this locket, the key and whatnot's gonna wind up doing. So I'll just stay alert in case we're
Okay.
approached.
How about you, Micah?
So the locket unlocks the interesting book.
It looks like it will, yeah.
Okay. And that's the book that Jared found, right?
Yes, it's on the desk. I think Jesse currently has
I
the
have the brooch.
brooch.
Yeah, he's getting ready to do the thing.
I have the brooch. I'm the prettiest adventurer.
Okay. You unlock the book?
Yes.
Alright. With a snap, the lock, unlocks, opens up the book. You can see that this is the journal of the first person to spell Numoth and the original person who built the castle. It appears to be like a family sort of diary. You flip through this book, and it says, when the castle was constructed, all castles, whether they are on the mainland, whether you're fighting elves, orcs, anything else, you need a way out in case things go south. So when this castle was constructed, there was a secret built behind the throne that you would turn this crank, and it would open up the passage behind the castle, leading the stairs leading into a network of caves that led behind the castle into the mountains. These mountains do eventually pass through to the northern side of the island, where there could be relative safety. However, there also are passages in here that said, when we went to clean this out, we found all these ancient, ancient bits of artifacts. There was a mask. There was a dagger. There was a book. There was a large, what appeared to be a staff that turned out to be like a strange sort of shovel. Looks like it was enchanted, and they found these, locked them away, and basically tried to burn them, but they were enchanted. So they buried them in the fields behind the castle, essentially. They also said that should there ever be trouble, the ancient spirits of this house would protect the lord and lady of the castle as best as it could. Sunlight being the antithesis to most of the the horrors that could possibly corrupt this castle. That's what the ancient people say, that during the night the swamp was in the hands of the god of death, but during the day it was passable. Essentially you find there is a passage behind that, behind the throne there, and it requires a crank that has been located somewhere on the castle grounds. You also notice that there are some items that might have come in the hands of Malamar. There's a journal on the table in addition to this book.
Okay.
Was
the journal?
Okay.
Just briefly.
Read the journal.
Yes.
As you look through the journal, it says, "I came to this island poor. My family died in the war with the orcs, the Iron Circle. I'm sick of being a nothing. I want to be something here. I'll train to be one of the knights of the castle here in Numoth." Comes to say that I had the war injury. My knee's no good. My body's always been sickly. I'm sick of all of this. Maybe there's another way I could find. I heard there's legends of a power buried out there in the swamps. I've always been good at digging, so I guess I'll put my livelihood where it needs to be. Since I found this strange trunk, it is located beneath the statue of the king, way out in the forest. Underneath it, I found this chest. Required a strange key I stole from the old wizard that took me under his wing. I'll find a way to get that crafty old bastard back for putting me through all this work and embarrassing me so much. But for right now, I'll have to contend to deal with all the graves after this the swamp fever has claimed so many lives. And it says, I found it, underlined so many times. The dagger, the mask, the shovel. It keeps telling me things. I keep digging up people, and they tell me things, and I could put them under my power. I will use this, and I will become the next lord of this castle. And that was the last entry.
I want a shovel.
So this is Malgamar's journal before he turned, or as he was, I guess. Maybe his transformation.
Yeah, his ascension.
Yeah.
So somewhere on the basically we've learned from these two books that somewhere there's a crank for the throne passage, and he used a shovel, a dagger, and a mask to gain his power.
Yes.
So presumably those are on his person.
Well, you remember there was a dagger in the hand of the corpse. It was a ritual dagger, but it was not. It wasn't like a +1 magical dagger. It was just a ritual dagger. You notice that there was a gouge mark on the corpse where the where an eye should be, but there was no mask on that thing. So there's a mask and a shovel still somewhere.
So I wonder if that is his corpse.
That's what I was thinking.
And he's like a incorporeal form.
She did
So
see.
he's a Wraith Lord.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking that is his corpse. That's the dagger he used. Cutting out his left eye, it was like the catalyst for the ritual. And I'm guessing he's like a wraith now, using like the mask as like his like focus. Like that's what I'm thinking.
Could
And,
be.
like, the shovel / staff is like what he's wielding.
So you're kind of like gathered around explaining this, and like Quint's like lighting the cigar, like yeah, and little Tom is like shaking, like holding his sword, trembling,
just white
white
as white could
knuckling
be.
that sword. Oh, that sounds about right. But you got a skull key, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Captain does.
So you must be hiding that crank somewhere that needs a skull key.
I
That's
think
what.
it's probably in that locked chest.
What locked chest?
The trunk that he had to get a key for.
Where was?
Over by the statue of a king, was it?
Yeah.
Out in the swamp somewhere.
Yeah, he said that there was a trunk by the in the ground by the statue of the king out in the swamp.
Well, if he sealed himself away, he wouldn't have the crank with him. It'd still have to be in the castle.
Yeah, that's what the journal said, or led us to believe it'd be somewhere on the castle grounds.
So we just gotta find some place that is guarded, that has will probably have the trunk in it, and in the trunk, we probably find the crank.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else down here?
Other than the pile of corpses, you could go ahead and take a look.
Already there.
Well, I don't mean like loot the corpses. I mean like anything else to
In general.
interact with in this room.
I'll say you see another thing as you sort of walk over and take look over the whole room. You see crates of digging supplies, like other tarps and ropes and other shovels and stuff. You also see scrawled on the wall 4 or 5 times is that massive circle you saw upstairs, but practices of it. He needed to get it exactly right.
Hello to everybody coming in too. Nice seeing everybody.
Well, all right. Well, the basement's clear. So where's guarded?
As you go to look at look through the room there, Jared, as you turn over one of the corpses, its eyes open and green sort of flame eyes look down and regard you, and just and then it sort of spreads throughout the pile of corpses as they're waking up.
I'll hit straight back at him. But no, I will for real back up. Guys,
You see
have a problem here?
You see a pile of 30 corpses start to stand and shuffle
Were there stairs coming down here or a ladder?
stairs.
Okay,
it's
back up
time
the
to go.
stairs.
yeah. Time to go, guys.
Real quick, the book I found, what was it called? The ancient
Legends of New Moth.
Legends of Moth. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna take that with me.
as we are getting out of here, I'm gonna hoist our little raccoon friend up and say, "This is why we don't vote corpses in the Necro Lord's castle."
I'll be one of the last ones to go. So once everybody's clear, I'm just gonna cast Minor Illusion to get their attention on the other side, like like something dashing off that way, and then we'll seal or do whatever we need to.
It's just you. It's just, and then you run.
Yeah.
And then as they follow it, you guys are gonna split. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys get your way out. Get down. You climb back up the stairs here. Go back through the secret passage. Close it. Boom, and then put the bookcase back where it was. And you don't hear shuffling for a while, so whatever's down there might be asleep, might be looking for that fake raccoon somewhere. But
Captain, can we send your accountant to help us look for its crank?
I mean, yeah, we don't really know what it looks like, though. Other than that, it is a crank.
Well, in the courtyard, is that a statue?
there's two statues there. There's two statues.
The dark, is that the
That's
or
the
is
well.
Okay, never
Well,
mind. Well, maybe it's in the well. No, we know it's in a trunk. You wouldn't put a trunk in the well.
I'll go check the well out. Can I go out there and look at the well?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go look at the well.
something with a hexagonal head to it. Think.
Oh, I'm missing the wrong tool.
Still think heading into the servants' quarters would be a wise thing. If he was a worker.
As you walk out into the night, it's about 10 o'clock at night,
Yeah.
you hear one of the bats. However, the bats begin to stick around. You see two swarms of bats starting to gather around to maybe get a bite out of you.
Some fast food.
Take a bite out of crime.
And there's swarms of bats.
Swarms of bats.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
Could be worse, I guess.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, there's my pencil.
Okay, so I'll do quick introductions then. So, Jared on the top screen is playing Haggis McLizard, the Raccoon Wizard, who's also a rogue.
Arcane
I am,
illusionist. Yes.
Playing Trevorin, who's a spirit host necromancer, basically a ghost person necromancer. Aaron, who's not here, is playing Stogie Handlebar, who's a human artificer. And then Jesse is playing Dreadnought, who's a Skitari artificer / rogue. John is playing a dungeon master.
Hi.
And then Andy is playing Spike and Tom, who is a lizard folk druid combo. Basically think like Digimon or Pokemon. So Tom is the child handler of Spike, who's the druid.
Might want to
be out there with
rephrase
you.
that.
He should be out there with you.
Child handler.
But yes, the interesting thing about Andy's character is he's playing the monster, not the handler.
Yeah.
The handler is kind of a little bit him, but NPC more than anything.
I've let him make narrative decisions, but I've sort of been
Yeah.
making suggestions as to what Tom might be doing. But at the end of the day, he still is your character.
Yeah.
And I also play the NPC bosun Quint. He's a large hippo man. Uses a shotgun. All right, Andy, what'd you get?
I rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
He's still feeling sick.
Yeah, I'm moving sluggish.
Puked my guts out, man. Well, so did the bats. So.
Right.
Wow.
All right.
Run off with the bats
Yeah,
out of
well,
one.
I'll have Andy
my
join
rolls are all
in.
-2, so I got a -1.
All right, I had Tom join in. You guys hear a kerfuffle from outside. Would you like to join the combat?
Oh, yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll. The bats are going to get a 1 surprise round. That's it. So then we'll go from there. So everybody. So what'd you
I
get?
rolled
for
11 for my
Okay.
initiative.
Jesse?
4.
4. Stogie. What'd you get, Micah?
Let me roll.
I do still have my dagger warning, too.
19.
Oh, that prevents you from getting surprised, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I also get advantage on initiative rolls.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll again.
Alright, let's see. Alright, well,
Hey, 10's better.
10's not 10.
Okay.
Plus 1 for my initiative.
So 11. Okay. Well, in that case, well, that way the surprise round was negated, but I'll have Andy and Tom go first. Tom is gonna give you an assist. He's gonna help swing at whatever you're gonna swing at. So go ahead and you'll have advantage on your next attack roll.
Okay.
And go ahead and take an attack or whatever you want to do.
And they're swarms, but they count as like one entity, right?
Yeah, the way swarms work is that they have damage resistance to so we're going to occupy another creature's space and vice versa. Can move through openings and can't, but it just can't regain hit points through temporary hit points. So it can sit on you and like sort of bite
swarm
you and bite you. So yeah, it has resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So like normal weapons aren't going to be very effective against a swarm of things, but like a shot of fire, like
Something elemental.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking. Could I use poison spray? Cause
yeah,
it says,
absolutely.
Okay.
So you can just belch.
Oh, Spike, look! Sky raisins!
We're trying to get my friend to eat bats.
But it's a light meal!
You have to watch him pass them.
Spike's hungry, man. He's
You have
threw up
just-
his
You have to
pit
clean up
dinner.
after
There's
him.
just a wing sticking out of the pile. Yeah, you don't have to clean his litter box. Oh no.
Says the creature must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage.
Okay, it does not. This is Swarm 2.
This is a d12 damage.
Okay.
Did you want me to roll
Yep.
the d12? Okay.
Yep. 4. Okay. All right. Top of your Micah. You hear the bats and you hear the squeaks. The young master outside. you hear Tom. Oh God, they're everywhere.
Just put my hand on my face and just shake my head. Okay, well, me and Charles here, we'll go outside. So I can't move Charles, so I'll just have you have.
I can go. I can go.
But I'll move there. Are there any like sconces or anything out here?
I'll say there's a couple for like torches. Yeah.
And these shrubberies are all trees out here?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
bushes?
just shrubs. Yep, kind of dying.
Okay.
We shall bring to you a shrubbery.
I guess I will do, well, actually, the raccoon gets us into lots of mess.
But not this
This-
mess.
This one was the
Yeah,
dinosaur
this one in
instead.
particular.
We narrowly
Well-
evaded the last mess that I caused. But
These bats were just sort of waiting for the next people to walk into the courtyard. I mean, that was. They were here.
I don't create messes, I create opportunities.
I'll do chill touch.
Okay.
On the bats.
All right. They rolled a natural 8, so that is a fail.
Okay.
Or no, I think you have to attack them.
Yeah, I think that's a spell attack. Acid Splash is the deck save.
Yeah, it's a ranged attack. Yeah. Ranged spell attack. We went over that last time. Okay. 19 to hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That'll do it.
And they take a D8. Yeah, they take a D8 of necrotic damage and can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. So they take 7 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then get Charles' stats here.
Charles!
Charles, no! Charles is my zombie for those ones. Okay. Charles isn't going to be able to quite get up there to them, so I'll have him move to this square next to Tom.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's possible for him to take a full defense.
Maybe, yeah. It's just an defensive action. So just
Okay.
everything against them will have disadvantage.
Okay. And then that'll be your turn.
Okay. Next up is going to be Quint.
This is my boomstick.
Well, no, I don't really have a spray. This is, I mean, like, I got a shotgun.
He doesn't have a blunderbussy.
Well, I guess it does, ballistic damage. That'll bypass that reduction. 12. He's gonna fire a swarm 1 and deal 12 damage. Boom! Alright, Tom is gonna continue to help you. And it's gonna be Andy and Jared together. We both got 4.
Want to go first?
Sure, yeah. Haggis, I'm gonna go. Actually, I should have moved this a little while ago. Alright, I'm gonna sneak out here next to Trevorin. And I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out the nasty looking spectral raccoon hand. I'm going to chill touch the other bat swarm that
Number 1.
he did not. Yes.
Good.
And then the spell attack is gonna be 19 to hit.
Hit.
Alright, and then 1d8 necrotic is going to be not that. It's gonna be a 4.
Okay.
And then yeah, they can't heal until my next turn.
All right.
Oh.
Andy.
You can go ahead. I'm gonna
Get
get
Jesse,
behind
you're
one
up,
of
and then
these-
the bats.
Get one behind one of these trees and hide.
Okay.
I'm gonna use produce flame
Okay.
as an attack.
All right.
26 to hide.
It's just a ranged spell attack, so
I have an advantage on perception tests because I have echolocation.
Yeah, that's true.
You better not breathe a breath there, little man.
got a 1. Was Tom helping me?
Oh, Thomas, help me. You get advantage.
Alright, good.
You need new dice, man. Your dice are not
Oh,
liking you
this one was
tonight.
doing good.
There you go.
It does.
All right. How much damage?
1. What is it? 1d8. Okay. I have a d8 out. I don't think I have a d8 out.
Here.
Haven't played D&D ever. Well, now you can vicariously through us.
We're here just about every other Saturday, so
Yep, that's a D8.
8:30 Eastern time.
8 damage.
Damage. Alright, that's good.
And if
You hear
any-
a little fire belch, and all the bats just shrivel up.
After
and-
what he ate, yes.
shrivel up and fall into the ground.
Excellent.
By the way, anybody who is new to this, if you are curious at all about this campaign, if you go to my YouTube account, plug, you can catch all of our previous sessions here. So
You can watch damn near a whole Dark Sun campaign.
yeah, no, we had a 2.5-year Dark Sun campaign, and we
Yeah.
had all but maybe 4 meetings recorded.
Yeah.
So if you like what we do here, I mean,
You
we
watch-
have plenty more to watch.
Watched all the misadventures of the heroes of Balak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a hell of a story too. But yeah,
Um,
definitely go check it out if you guys like D&D at all.
Jesse, then finally the bats, if they ever get a turn. Bats are kind of regretting what they started here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just step through the door.
It's all the
Derek,
vampire
you
servants.
Oh no, Spike's
Jared, you
thinking
want to
some.
share your
Come through the door, and then
Yeah.
I just started
Thank you.
blasting.
Good call.
I was whenever I had attack with Quinta, I just imagined the guy from Dark Place.
Garth Marenghi.
His boss, like the guy, the head, Reed, Thornton Reed.
Thornton Reed.
He's got the shotgun at the funeral. He's just like.
Just firing it into the air.
Alright, I'll start
Are there
popping off
demons in
shots.
this run?
with-
There are. There are
Fire.
vampire serpents in this.
Nat 20.
That's 20. Nice.
So that's like auto hit, and then I just double the dice roll.
Double the dice damage. Yeah, so whatever you roll.
Should have just flown away.
I know, they picked a bad fight.
Ooh, that's my really good. Okay, so 4 plus 6 is 10, plus 7 is 17, times
For them,
2 is
This battle really sucks.
34.
Yeah, I know. I'll take a D
Five,
inspiration.
39 fire damage.
From the fire gun.
Yeah.
You just kick open the door. Boom! It just a fight looks solid big fireball just engulfs all these bats. Yeah, they just drop.
They're
it back
having a
down.
bad time.
Yeah.
I just picture like doing like Dracula's attack, but instead of like just a fireball coming out of the cape, like
Just gonna get hit fire.
it's a hip shot.
All right. The yard's secure.
We are batless once more.
Can I find a bat that got hit with fire and started nibbling on it?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
You're like, I know I'll be done being sick when I stop throwing all this stuff up.
I don't need chicken wings
You
if
gain
I got bat wings.
2 temporary HP.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Cooked to perfection. Thank you, Dreadnought.
Alright. And then I came out here to check out the well, so I guess I'll
He's completely forgotten about it now.
Oh yeah, the well.
just over there eating bats on the ground.
He's just like, man, I'm thirsty. These bat wings are so dry. Oh yeah, the well. Yeah, that's right.
Shit. Okay. You walk over to the well, and as you kind of peer down, you get to hear water. So gurgling above, like at the bottom, like there's still an active stream down here, but like the rope and bucket system, like the wood has fallen over. They're long gone.
Yeah.
But you do hear water still sloshing at the bottom. Rough stone kind of leads down to this well. There's a reflection down there.
So I can see down there. It's
Yeah.
light enough to see it. Okay.
Well, I learned long ago with yikers that I'm never doing that with a well ever again. So
I didn't write that adventure technically.
I know.
That was a one shot.
It was a one-shot character. I made a level 1 cleric. He had like 6 hit points. Went into a well investigating it. There was a snake in the wall. Jumped out, bit him, took him down to like 2 hit points.
Yeah.
1 bite.
Yep.
Oh,
I managed to at least crawl out of there.
My
but-
favorite part was when you'd convinced Mike Piper to go with the pirate guy to warn the authorities.
Yes.
And then he gets stabbed in the back, like while the walk there. He's like,
Well, he like left him behind him and everything. Like,
yeah, no, he's like,
you asked him
I'll
the
lead
marching
you
orders,
there.
so-
Yeah, I asked marching order. Like, yeah, I'll lead him there. Like, okay,
Yeah.
good. So he's behind you. All right, I'm gonna roll a stealth. I rolled a dice for stealth. I didn't tell him I was rolling it for. Okay, got a nat 20. All right, so he's gonna pull the knife out, roll an attack. Yep, that's a crit. So he's walking around and
It happened to him.
like, all right, Mike, you're walking around and see a knife point emerge from your chest.
Huh, that wasn't there
It
before.
was he Shaggy? I was doing Shaggy. He was like,
Yeah,
sorry, I had to do this to you, man. And so he pulls the knife out.
Like we were
And
kind of getting along with him
Yeah.
for a little while, but he was out to get us.
he was a secret pirate, and so he's like laying there in the rain, just bleeding out.
Wasn't that like the end of the meeting too?
No, because he got away with. He warned the pirates because you guys were gonna do something else. So yeah, you saw him on the deck of the ship waving by with the pirates as they got away. God, that was
the
funny.
one shots are great.
That was a funny one.
We try to air those when we do them too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But all right. You do see there's maybe a bit of debris at the bottom of the well.
Okay. So I have an explorer's pack. Does that have rope in it?
Yes, that should have rope in it.
Can I tie rope to something around here?
Yeah, there's plenty of choices. You got some trees.
All right.
You got Tom can hold it if you want Tom to hold it.
I mean, we could. Yeah, I was gonna say there's enough of us, we could probably just lower you.
Lower you
All
down.
right. So I'll just get my rope out and I'm willing to climb down this well. I want to see what's down here.
Okay. All right. As you get lowered down past the slimy walls of this old well, you reach the bottom. Do you have dark vision?
No.
All right. So you have a torch.
Yeah, I got produce flame. I can just
Okay. Yeah. You
produce flame and
hold your fire up in front of your palm, and you see that there is like ancient, like waterway that like leads down, but you also see that there is a ladder hidden down here,
okay.
like kind of like slid along the river, like along the side of the river, like on the bank.
Okay.
You follow it down. You follow these old footsteps, kind of like encrusted in the ancient sand that water has not breached this part for a while, some time. You see stuffed in the corner. It's a large black chest.
A large black chest. Okay. I'll go back up. I'm not gonna climb up. I'm just gonna go to the entrance and I'm just gonna holler up that I found a chest.
You see Haggis instantly.
Yeah.
Trunk, you say?
Yeah.
I assume my disguise probably wore off by now.
Yeah.
All right. So the raccoon is back.
Are you able to lift it and bring it up?
I'll go. Yeah, I'll go. over
Reasonably.
and try and pick it up. And I can pick it up and
Yeah,
carry
it's only,
it?
it's only about like the size of a small trunk.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you just hold on to it with one hand, hold on the rope, we'll pull
Alright.
you up.
Alright, before I do that, can I see,
Just having Jafar flashbacks. Give me the lamp!
Give me the trunk!
the ladder that's down there, does that look like it's going, like, is there a trap door at the top at all, or?
Like, what do you mean?
Can I tell?
No, it's a
where
ladder you can pull out and like it looks like you can put it up the.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a ladder to go somewhere else. Okay.
No, yeah, it's for going up.
Okay. I guess I'll just grab the ladder too, and then put that up there. That.
Okay. You see him produce a ladder from out of nowhere and slides up and yeah.
Yeah, so obviously whoever put it there dropped the ladder down there because they figured, oh, there's going to be no reason to go back down there.
Yeah.
So make it harder for anyone else to get to it.
And then I'll put the trunk down, and I don't have any keys or anything, so.
I will try the skull key.
I was going to say he's got
Skull
the key.
The skull key slides and unlocks the lock like it was meant to be.
Whoa.
Inside the trunk, you find a bunch of large, heavy rocks and a steel crank with a hexagonal head.
Woo!
I'll take that.
Can I take a look at the rocks? Is there anything special?
No, there's just rocks.
They taste like chicken wings.
They're just in case the well flooded. It was just meant to.
Yeah, I
to
think they were there
yeah.
to weight it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got the crane.
All right.
Okay. To the throne room.
You guys go back upstairs. Anything else?
What time is it? Just curious.
Oh, let's say 11 o'clock.
Okay, I was saying. No. That's kind of what we were beelining for, so.
All right. And it's about midnight. Is when we do call it usually. So I'll have you guys go upstairs. You move the throne out. Put the crank in. It clicks like it was meant to be. It takes a bit of strength to turn it. And the whole stone slides forward. You see a staircase descending down, carved into the mountain itself. And this smell just hits your nose of just death. And as you descend into the decaying stairwell down into God knows what's down there, we'll call it for tonight.
I sniff Charles and I'm like, is that you?
Sorry,
I was just about
boss.
to say, Trevoran's probably like, man, when we're done here, I'm going to make this a base.
No, that's the teleporting wizard tower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. That one was fun. All right. Well, thank you, DM, as always, for your excellent storytelling tonight.
15 XP for tonight's adventure.
15 XP. Hell yeah. Puts me 80 out of 100.
We do our XP a little bit differently at this table. We just go to 100. That way you don't have to track thousands of
Unnecessary.
tens of thousands of hit
mathing,
points
Yeah.
or XP. So
Plus, I imagine it lets you gauge everything out a little bit better. Like, are they going too
Yeah.
fast? Are they going too slow? Like,
yeah,
when you're working with 100% scale or whatever, yeah, I
Yeah.
imagine it'll be a lot easier. But
Smells the distinct smell of death. This is fine. Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
This is
this
fine.
is fine. This is
I make a candle out of it.
so yeah, that'll be next time we play. Will be the underground passage.
Part 3. Well, I guess no, this wouldn't be part 3. We've been kind of feeding this thread for a little while now, but
Those undead cult members are real disappointed when they pull back your covers and nobody's under there. Like, fuck.
oh man, we had a real good breakfast planned for them and everything. Send the bacon back. God damn it.
I just
We
picture
should have
the.
put the pillows under there.
I was gonna say I just picture the Nazgul when I go to kill the house.
Ah, yes.
They pull back with a bunch of broken pillows and feathers everywhere. Get pissed as hell.
Yeah.
We're gonna be nice to these ones.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, on that note, everybody, we are done for tonight. Like I said, we stream every other weekend here, and now that Limit and I have this set up, I think we will be able to make this work a little more often. So,
Nice.
Yeah, it wasn't hard at all. We
Yeah,
just have
cool.
to open up an extra window.
Welcome to all of our new viewers, man.
Yeah,
I hope
yeah.
you enjoy it. We usually go from like 8 to midnight, usually, or maybe a little bit later
Eastern
for
time, yeah.
Eastern time. If we're going a little bit more like big boss fight. We might go a little bit later, but yeah.
Yeah, more or less. Every other Saturday, so it'll be 2 weeks. It'll be our next meeting here, but around 8:30, give or take, Eastern time zone. And like I said, I'll plug the link again one more time. But my YouTube account, I archive everything. Look for anything Ashen Wagon Adventures is what our gaming group is called.
Yep.
So, yeah, let me put that link out there one more time. /Inverse Thunder. But yeah, everything's there. We've gotten this entire campaign so far. We're 8 episodes deep, something like that.
Episode 8.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, but yeah, be sure to check that out. And yeah, everybody that came in tonight, I would name y'all one by one, but there's actually kind of a lot of you tonight. So, Limits fans, Knife fans, and everybody in between, except for Brock. This dude just litters everybody's chat. And
Love you, Brock.
Yeah.
No, we love Brock here. He says only fans, yeah.
We stand Brock here.
Yeah, Brock stands. Brock says loser. But anyways, yes, everybody have a great weekend. Hopefully see you back here in 2 weeks. And
I'll leave a castle on for you. Have
have a great night, everybody. Later.
a good night.